I was about to tell you that the mic had gone live, but you're in the middle of bum bum. So Resulka's lost her English, so apologies for that. Hello, Papaya Chemist.
Hello, Papaya.
You express glee over this. Is this a title you're familiar with?
Hello, Didi.
Hi, Didi. Thanks.
Bye-bye, Didi.
Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy. Nope. Not in the least. Okay, just general enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we bring some weird stuff to the table.
That is true. You bring some weird stuff to the table.
I do. I have also, like, I mean, I'm to blame for Obsidian last time. And,
You literally bought it for me.
I did.
In big box form, no less.
And what a surprise it would have been. I mean, I have the picture of it. I could get it up and show you the surprise that was on your face.
Or... so you've not failed English. Papaya says it's impossible.
Ha-ha! Ha-ha-fa-ra! Susu!
She's not touched The Sims this whole time, as far as I know, unless it's on the Switch.
No. I've been playing, what's it called, Dreamlight Valley.
Yes.
Every time just being like, don't duck, you little fuck. And on that note, the game I found for us today is called Amber Journey Beyond?
So very close.
Fuck, what did I miss?
Yes.
Oh, Journeys Beyond.
No, Journey Beyonds. They didn't know how to English either.
This is all good. Hey, Pixie!
Hello, Pixie.
But yes, so... basically I was looking for another Povia.
Yes.
Yes. Since we do so enjoy playing those.
Yes. What does that stand for again? I forget.
Point of view interactive.
Exactly. Point of view interactive.
No, I'm not. The eye is not coming to me.
You're gonna kick yourself.
Oh, adventure. Cause
there you go.
But you know what?
Where?
It's right on the screen in front of us.
Yeah. Because I still have the tweet on.
Oh, God.
There you go. Papaya's on the money.
Yes.
Excellent.
Because for some reason my brain was like academy. And I was like... But I think that's because I went to an interactive academy. That was my university.
Technically I went to an academy as well, but then everybody else started calling it high school and I was like, alright, just go with
you
that.
see, the academy was our university and it was in a converted warehouse. And the dean of the school, who was basically just a rich guy who went, I'm going to have a university, every time he spoke, he said, hey, sports fans. Now, the point of this whole academy was 3D animation, music, production, and film. Hey, sports fans.
I mean, sports does provide you with a lot of interesting poses for animation. It's an important way to convey how movement happens and, like essentially still images.
But yeah, so this one here, basically it's got a bit of photography involved. It's got some FMV involved. It looks like it has some satanic parts in it. And I was like, yeah, okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's all the boxes checked.
Yeah. Hello, Sentinel.
Yeah. Hi, Sentinel. Good evening or merry time zone to you and to everyone. Let's not discriminate.
Oh, I will miss this time zone. It is a good time zone.
Papaya would go to a point of view interactive academy. So long
I
as
would
it's,
as well.
So long as it's not an academy set up around the game point of view. So that's not great.
I have to admit that was on my list of if we can't find anything else.
I've played it recently. There's
dang it.
not much to say about it.
What about point
Plus
of view 2?
What?
There's a sequel. Oh no,
No.
there's Voyeur and Voyeur 2.
Yeah, those are different.
Those are different. But incidentally, also Povius.
Doesn't that describe like every school? I mean, it depends how interactive you find dry theory lectures, I suppose. Okay, when did I get down to 84 gigs of free space, and why is OBS so keen to tell me about it?
Huh. Strange about that. Although I've just remembered a French class that I did at high school where it was basically the French teacher showing us hand signals driving that were basically like, you know, like, I've had it up to here. If they do this, they mean say go fuck your mother. And I was like, okay.
I feel like the latter one from the action you did, I could work that one out. Or at the very least, the essence of what was being communicated.
Now, remember, this is being taught to 12-year-old girls.
Huh.
She was an interesting teacher.
About the most risque thing I can remember a teacher telling us was I don't know if supply or substitute, not a regular teacher, but they did religious education, and they told us the old psychic barber joke.
I'm not aware. Please tell.
Well, I don't know how much of a laugh it actually got. Probably not much, because he had to explain the full thing, which I'm going to have to do now.
Yeah.
Which is that the way you got condoms back in days of yore is that the barber would lean over and whisper in your ear and something for the weekend, sir. And if you said yes, you know, the exchange of condom and money would happen. So psychic barber leans in and says, "By the way, sir, you won't need anything for the weekend."
Good Lord.
I don't know why he told us that joke. Not a clue.
No, but...
That's been... Granted, it was 20 years ago, so I'm surprised I remember the incident at all, but
yeah, no. Intriguing.
yeah. No memory whatsoever.
Of what else he taught, just that one. Was it at least health class?
Religious education.
Oh.
Which is literally learning about religions.
And the religion saying...
adjacent.
And religion saying, don't.
Yeah.
Don't
Also,
burn.
the Zork soundtrack finished, so we ended up on the Proto Men for a little bit there. But, yes. Can continue our mad talkings. With game.
With gum. Oh,
Alright.
just a tad.
Here first.
Hiffers.
This is 1996, I believe. But someone has managed to make a patch to make it playable on a modern machine. Like, I'm not capturing this from somewhere else. I mean, you would have heard it.
Yeah.
So,
A favor. Hi, it's me.
Hi,
boy.
it's me again. I'm going to ask a favor of you in a minute, but I figured I better explain why before I do the actual asking. In a nutshell, Roxy's up to her old tricks again. As you know, we've been developing a technology for tracking paranormal activity. Although I haven't been able to tell you much about our new product line, let's just say that the latest stuff goes beyond tracking. Way beyond. We got some equipment up and running, and I've worked with Roxy for long enough to know she'd want to do the early tests herself. Normally, that wouldn't bother me. It's just that the stakes are so high this time. She's up at that old house she bought, which, as you may have heard, is reputed to be extremely active. She's treating that house like a lab. She has it totally wired with all of our latest equipment, and although we never tell Roxy this, we're afraid she's getting in a little over her head. Some of that equipment is still in the form of early prototypes.
Bizarre.
Fragmentation is a real problem here.
Yeah, it's definitely not
I made her
trouble.
promise she wouldn't do anything hasty without one of us around, but you know Roxy. So, here's a favor. Would you mind driving up there and
very
checking
odd
up on
way
her?
of presenting
We're
everything.
asking you because I know that
Especially
you and
since
Roxy
it's
work together
so
on that
close
dream
to it.
research. She respects your work, so I think she'd probably listen to you.
I think she'd
Thanks in
probably
advance.
thanks
And
in
one final
advance
favor.
Be really, easy
cautious
to
here.
catch Roxy.
It's easy
Don't
to
let her
catch
talk
Roxy's
anything stupid.
enthusiasm. Don't let her talk you into doing anything stupid. Regards, Joe.
Unfortunately, I do a lot of talk stupid. Wow.
Do you think this is the extent of the FMV, or will there be some live action stuff?
Oh, I've seen pictures of people in
Answer the damn question.
it. I don't know if they move, but there's
Oh,
definitely...
this is just adorable.
It's the rain effect that gets me.
We found a rain effect, and damn it, we're going to use is it?
Yeah.
Not on the bonnet for some reason.
No, because it's specifically overlaid. Ooh, hello. Oh, into the drink.
You ever do that? You know, just stop in front of something on the road, pivot 90 degrees instantly and drive into a lake.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah. That's how I lost my last car. Well, Frank Wimmer, this is all your fault. And Dave Body.
I do like knowing who to blame up front.
Oh, husband and wife team, or brother and sister. The Wimmers. Oh, man has done this.
Alman. Hi, Borders.
Hey, Borders.
Welcome in. The gym crew.
The gym crew. the
Wimmers.
Wimmers. I was right.
Again, could be a couple, could be siblings.
Could be the
know.
entire family.
Could be.
Yep.
So we wake up from
In
our
the water?
lake shenanigans.
Oh no, we're on the dock.
And no, it is... Normally that's tilted. We get a weird option on transitions here.
That's better. Ooh. Hello, Sparkly.
It does actually look quite nice.
I mean, for the 96, this looks fucking amazing. For a small team as well. I mean, yeah, okay, Reboot was out by now, but for a small team...
I mean, I think Orion Conspiracy was 95. And okay, it had nice shadows and everything, but the characters were fucking Playmobil dolls.
Truth. Let me see if I can find a manual for this one, because sometimes that can often help us. Put my sewing down.
Okay, this is interesting in terms of cursors, which nobody on the stream will be able to see, obviously. In fact,
Yeah,
I might
it's
go
like
get my glasses in a second.
Yeah,
So that's a right arrow.
That's a right arrow.
That's a nothing.
That's a nothing.
That's a left arrow. And there was a question mark when we were looking at
The what the fuck mark.
the what you fucks it.
Yeah.
The doorknob, that's it.
We English good.
Well, so English. We know all the words.
The fuck? Okay, I found a website called The Mystery Manor Adventure. Okay. But it starts straight away. Wait, is this the official? This is the official manual. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, front cover of the manual says death is not the end. Always a strong start.
Does it also say it's okay to fail?
Well. No.
I'm afraid Papaya beat you to that joke, Borders.
Creating this game for you is amazing. We conceived this... well, they are the Wimmers. In a Louisiana bed and breakfast. It had a reputation for being haunted. And being skeptics, we wanted to see it for ourselves.
Is that our car?
I would say so. I'm surprised the light's still on. Oh my god, this actually comes off like a creepypasta. We sat in the darkened living room at the inn at 2 a.m. in the morning, waiting and hoping for a visit. We filled those long hours by telling each other ghost stories. Although we didn't actually see any ghosts, we did encounter several unusual events and came away from the experience with our minds more open to the possibilities of the paranormal. We also came away with a rough outline of the stories you will enjoy in Amber Journeys Beyond. There were times throughout the development of Amber Journeys Beyond when it seemed like we had stirred up the activity in our own office. On pressing the first Amber CD for beta testing, we found the disc to be unplayable. After troubleshooting for some time, we discovered the problem. The letters Amber were inexplicably scratched in reverse on the data side of the disc. Needless to say that...
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Needless to say, that disc is now displayed in our office. Another peculiar incident prevented us from creating the game's Golden Master. At the precise moment that write CD command was to be executed, we lost electrical power for 2 days. As a consequence, we were unable to create the Golden Master until Friday, 13th of September. Both of these... Oh, God, that's the day after my birthday.
No.
Both of these...
While we're here, big path or small path?
Small.
Oh, that was quick.
So enter our world, uncover our secrets, but have fun. But first, a word of warning. If you feel suddenly the urge to look over your shoulder, go ahead and do it. You probably won't find anything, but better to be safe than sorry.
What the... I fear these screen transitions are going by a bit fast.
Woohoo!
So if you're going straight forward, yeah, you can figure out where you're going,
But, yeah.
Any turns in that, and it's just like, what the fuck have I just done? You love the use of the enjoy in that context. Awfully bold of them to assume. That's a windy.
Yes. The dark mountains of North Carolina. You're home from work. You've had a long day. So you pop something in the microwave and settle down to check your email before dinner. You boot up your PC and turn on. Sorry, sign. I was like, hang on a minute. Some steps were done there. The following... Oh, yeah, it's the full message that guy read out before. Blah, 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 blah.
Where the fuck am I now? I've just gone down... Did I just roll down the hill? Is that what just happened? Because I'm doing here now.
Oh, gosh. That would have been fun, though.
As a consequence, we put in an insurance claim and called the power company for relief. I'm starting to think this is just based on a true story about how they crashed their car one night.
I would like to point out that the How to Play Amber Journeys Beyond official guide starts with, do not read these instructions. Look.
Then why are they... Instead, we encourage you to jump in and start playing. We believe that Amber Journeys... Sorry, there's capitals. Amber Journeys Beyond, trademark, is so intuitive you will not have any problems catching on. However, if you are new to computers and have a tenuous relationship with the mouse, please read on.
What's your relationship to the mouse?
Fuck them. They're useful, but I'd just rather not use them sometimes.
Yeah, I'd rather use keyboard for everything if I could. It's faster.
I just like how to shift my hands around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lovely patio.
Oh, I keep meaning to, like, because I used to have the Toby eye tracker set up on my computer.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, I went to GDC one year and they gave me a dev kit. I don't know why. I wasn't a dev.
Oh, what is this fucking thing?
Oh, fuck.
Not to mention, that's just a regular ass cursor.
Yeah. But yeah, I was honestly amazed at how well the Toby eye tracker actually works.
Because it kind of came out in an era where I don't think depth of field was properly established.
It's still going. They still send me emails about developing stuff for it.
See what I can do with that.
The inventory. Throughout the game, you'll find objects, some of which may be manipulated and carried for later use. Some simply viewed where they stand. At the bottom of the screen, there'll be a inventory, which we don't currently have anything.
Oh, it fell down the hill again.
Yay!
Oh, fuck, now I'm in the big path. Okay, they both lead up here, right? That's one big mystery
That
solved.
one's like you ran straight at that door.
Charge.
Oh.
We'll just read their mail.
Dr.
Roxanne Westbridge.
Oh yeah, Roxanne Westbridge, that would make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nailed it.
We're in Samaria, North Carolina. Hi, Roxy. Enclosed is the new oscillator you asked for. This is what Joe sounds like, right? We've adjusted the input as per your instructions. The folks at the lab thought it'd be an interesting idea to have the range up a bit while they were at it. You'll have to let us know how it works out. Anyway, it should fit right into the unit just like the last one. If you have any problems, give me a call. Hell, call me after your first trial goes anyway. I'm dying to know how it goes. Regards, Joe.
The Joe. Oh, look, sometimes Borders drunk dials the mouse when the computer and him are fighting, but my relationship status is none of that manual's business. We'll write in and let them know, Borders.
That said, I have seen like a picture of a cat with a mouse hanging out of its mouth. I'm like, that's cute. I want that. That's a thing I'd have on my wall.
But I don't want a real cat eating my real mice.
No. I had that happen. Ooh, Roxy, this is interesting lighting you have the house. Oh, there's the inventory on display at the bottom.
Yep.
On occasion, an inventory item will flash to call to your attention. Be careful to keep your eye out, because you might miss an important clue if you're not careful. Intriguing. File, new, load, save,
That's pretty much a black screen.
Whew.
There's something up here, but I could not tell what it is. You're currently playing controls. An area bathed in red light equals uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It does. Oh, I do like control. You can just yeet the environment at your enemies.
Yes.
You can also yeet the enemies at your enemies. Generally the case in most settings. That's a fair point.
You know that red light popping down, like, you know, shining down the stairs? It looks almost exactly like something I made in university. One of my university assignments.
What these?
That looks like a bug zapper. Oh, but it could be a computer. Like, because that kind of looks like a shell.
Dark screens you need to watch carefully for flashes. This is not a recipe for cheap jump scares. No. Not even slightly, maybe perhaps a bit. Wait, how the fuck did I end up in this room?
You walked in here?
Have one. So I did that.
I'll get my glasses. Your glasses on the table? Yeah, there. I'll grab those as well. And your phone.
Apparently this is another way into this room, I guess. I'm getting turned around very easily here. Hey, Wilka Webb, how's it going?
Phone's going walkabouts.
No, it's here.
It's here. I thought it was on the table.
No. This side? Well. Not that that's particularly bad, but I hoped for more.
My glasses are dirty.
And he's glad that y'all are doing Alright, so this is turning me around 180 degrees
Yeah,
rather
it's
than
trying to
turning
confuse
left.
the fuck out of you.
It's succeeding. Alright, let's go red place.
Good glasses, white.
This is an art.
It is. Ooh. Excuse
Finally,
you,
we
door.
have sound.
Well, there's sound. It's just not a great sound. There we go. I can see now. Thank you for the use of your thing that I didn't even ask to use.
Yeah?
The glasses wipe.
Ah.
And I hit the microphone. Sorry, microphone.
Right, unless you gobbled it up in your mouth or something like that, I'm really probably not going to object.
Yeah.
It was pretty
delicious.
wee bit of the manhole now. I'm not familiar with that.
For optimum enjoyment, we recommend that you avoid the temptation to increase your brightness.
Well, I'm not very bright in the first place, so the only way is up.
That light seems to be coming from behind us.
Yep. There
Okay.
it is.
Why does Roxy have a bright red light at the top of her stairs?
I mean, if her full name's Roxanne, then there's a whole song about that.
Roxanne!
An incredibly patronising one, but nevertheless.
Please do not call out technical advice lines for puzzle solutions or game hints.
It's a point-and-click children's game. No fail states, no plot. Spend 6 hours finding a crowbar to open the manhole. 20 hours side quest to make the beanstalk grow. Ah, that one.
Manhole's weird.
The manhole.
The manhole. The hole has been manned.
It was pre-mist cyan. Oh.
So there is actually, like the last game, there are hints, but they're hidden on a folder on the CD.
Oh, that would be effort to go and find.
I also don't agree with the name of the hints. It's called WRI.text. Like,
WRI.text. If it was .WRI, that would actually make more sense to me.
Maybe.
Let's see if I can find that. No, just
open.
So try to do autoplay, and is there not even...
No, if you right click and then open a new window, that should do it.
No. Oh, there, that did do it. Why? Where did the explore option go?
The actual file's .wri. What the fuck? How's anyone going to read that?
It's probably a text file, he says, with hope in his heart.
Hey!
Yes, it is weird, but readable. Lots of backslashes and collections of...
Where would Roxy keep a crowbar? You don't want to know.
But yeah, that'll be for the old Windows Write program.
Yes, of
and
course.
Back in the 3.1 days.
I'd almost be like, well, maybe it's the Universal Hint System. But those are .uhs files.
Yeah, and how old's that again?
I'm pretty sure it's been around since 1992.
Okay, fair enough. So it does fall in that purview.
Because, like, we actually had a CD called Game Solutions 2 that was just the Universal Hint System on it.
Ah, nice. Oh no, there's noises.
Oh. That's what I call music. No.
Some people might say that.
Yes.
I hesitate.
I'm going to open the walkthrough as a backup, but I won't look at it yet. Alright, Game Boomers.
Derp.
Herb. That is a boring photograph. Crashed at line 1548.
Just got a picture of a bug.
UFO show. Okay.
I actually did used to do that. If I was making a note in my notebook and it was a bug in particular, I would just draw a squishy bug like that.
Yeah. But would you say line 10 would be when it originally crashed at? Because isn't that pretty much the beginning?
What?
Because she's crashed out 10. And then moved to 10.
That's 2. Isn't it?
No, that's a 1 and a 0.
I think it's a 1
Yeah, that's the scratch out, but underneath is a 10.
No, it's straight away. Here to here.
Yeah, that's the cross out.
That's it. Feeling.
No.
As I assumed it would be writing a longer number. You are right, I would not bother writing all of that. Actually, no, I might. Because, a particular file might have a whole bunch of functions or methods displayed. So we learned that the manual is not papaya chemists, chemists. This is...
No? Huh. Huh?
So anytime I hit a key...
Is it because we don't have the password yet?
Maybe? Weird.
UFO?
No, they're left-handed. So the password's not
It's
four
a
letter
table.
words. A certain one. It is a table.
It is a table.
Hello, Nick.
Good work, Nick.
Oh, Miskatonic University. That's...
Faint she.
That means Cthulhu shit.
Yes.
Thank you. You tried very hard. You did a good job, buddy.
Such a good job.
Good job. You're about my age.
It's kind of like, because, like, I occasionally use "hey kids," meaning people my age and older.
Margaret! Biopsy technologies. Strange. Biosci? I guess that's how it would be.
Yeah, biosci. It's a psi of the bio variety. Wait, no,
I'm
that's all
learning
size.
Psi right now. Outlook, not so good.
Is it always? Ask again later.
I feel like this is going to be very non-committal.
My reply is no. On is my reply. As I see it, yeah.
Alright, it's half decently random.
Woo! Badra. Unless, we never saw it repeat. Maybe it's cycling.
Maybe. This is the wrong photo, you should have the latest. This looks pixel-ly. Clean up plus. Well, overall this looks pretty good, not my changes in red. We need to go to print by next Thursday. Can I see you for another proof on Tuesday?
Roxy.
These two E's should be lowercase.
But the K should be capital?
Yeah, that's a good point. CTS just bar, don't add device after it.
Bulbic activity reader. Bulbic.
God, what the fuck is this thing? Right. And your BT hotline, that reads different for people in the UK. Which, if you don't know, is short for British Telecom.
Oh.
Who are a company.
Oh, I thought you were about to say they were cunts.
I've never had to deal with them.
No, nor I dealt with Vodafone. Mostly because all the other ones wouldn't accept me because I didn't have any credit history. I had to camp out at Vodafone 3 weeks in a row for them to accept my request for internet.
Bloody hell.
And then it took another month for it to actually happen.
Yeah, it do be like that. You'd like to order creme brulee with a side of fire. That's just a creme brulee, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know if everyone remembers last week I was talking about that hot cookie dough. We had that tonight. It was a bit grittier than I was expecting.
It was in the oven for a little while.
That's true, that might have ruined it.
Because it arrived at pretty much the exact same instant that our pizzas cooked. Literally, I was walking to the door and the alarm went off and I was just like, oh, fucking hell.
I watched the man run around and I stayed seated. I feel bad about it.
You got up eventually to help plate everything. How did that happen?
Oh.
Also, I've still got no idea what this thing does because I've not been reading it.
Okay, so I think what the light goes if the thing's nearby.
What?
Like ghosts. Flashy,
Right.
flashy, if around.
So it's a
Words
PK
are
meter.
hard. Thank you.
Alright. To be in reading activity. Amy is going to send you the copy for this page. Call if you don't get it by Friday. Add a photo of the headgear. But who drew that part in? Was that whoever did this or Roxy?
There was already a black here.
There was already a what?
As if the line of black was already there. Empty drawer. Signs point to yes.
Yay!
It is random, because, you know what I mean, sometimes they just loop things.
But is it truly random? The answer being probably no. But there's random and there's random enough. I think if you're not doing any kind of cyber security, you'll probably get away with it.
Call Gary about car.
Watch the check and stretch.
Oh, which one of us is going to crack?
Oh, I've got a wee crack. Bilbo has Sting, a blade that glows when orcs are near. Icky has a game with a light that flashes when maybe ghosts are near.
Words are hard.
What?
Words are hard.
What is that? Okay.
It's a reference back to when I was having difficulties explaining what it was.
Right.
Hello, Serge.
I'm experiencing a surge. I was making the joke, but I did not fully commit to it.
No, you really didn't. Oh, excuse you, door. Pointless balcony, alright.
Sweet. I don't like that. Like, sometimes it'll turn you 180. And sometimes it'll just turn you
A little bit.
90 degrees.
Gosh, that fan's on quite a bit.
They tend to go a bit fast. It makes air go.
But considering she doesn't appear to be here. Ugh. Choices were made with these vase. Is she in the bathroom? Oh, not a bathroom.
No, it's just a JPEG of cloves.
Oh, actually, have we seen a bathroom? That's often my bugbear at a lot of adventure games. Don't seem to have bedrooms.
We shall have to check.
Sorry, bedrooms, bathrooms.
I don't need the proper amount of commitment for this game. Thank you for having my back on this. Pencil.
Pencil? Where?
I feel like we killed him, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, a dream journal.
23.
Last night I dreamed that a man showed me a new house. It was a lot bigger than the one I have now. I didn't like the house, but I liked the property. There was lots of flowers. The man came outside and became angry that I'd gone outside. He screamed at me continuously for the rest of the dream. So, just an average dream.
You scared people.
Yes. I hate having this kind of dream, crying steadily in my sleep, waking up exhausted. Oh, we've all been there. Frank and I are on vacation together. He's been away on business or something. We are very happy at the beach. I think it was the ocean. Frank starts running and I run after him laughing. A car backfires somewhere.
Frank Ocean.
A plane flies overhead. The dream switches to a school party. I'd forgotten my dress. Frank says he doesn't mind and we dance.
Well, of course Frank doesn't mind. Horny bastard that he is. Beyond rooms.
Beyond rooms.
Is this a rummaging through your friend's personal effects simulator? Oh,
so far, yeah.
Don't be silly, Borders. We don't know these people. Is he screaming words for the rest of the dream or just a continuous ah? We'll find out.
Ooh, a lucid dream. Just like the last time, the technique has worked.
No, it clearly says white.
Wait. This time I was dreaming that I was in a car race, just me and some friends racing on an old back road. I looked down and while I drove and saw that I was wearing my new leather pants. Something clicked. Like the pants reminded me of my real life. I realized I was in a dream. The colors got brighter. I felt such power. I knew I had control of the dream, that I could do anything, so I drove the car up into the air and all of us just flew for miles on end. It lasted like that for a few minutes, it seemed. Then it was just as suddenly as it started, I lost concentration and woke up.
Weirdly enough, that is an actual technique to induce lucid dreaming. The one I got told was studying the back of your hand, learning every detail about it. Because when you see your hand in your dream, it'll somehow remind you. Or you can tell a difference and then that'll click your brain into thinking, I am dreaming. The thing is, I go to sleep so I don't have to do anything or think about anything. So for me to lucid dream and then have to entertain myself, that would drive me fucking nuts.
The few times I've done it is because I've just been like, look, I know I'm asleep and I'm not enjoying where this dream's heading, so can we turn a corner?
Skip to the end.
Either wake me up or Show me something else.
Yeah, the closest I've got to it is, and I remember saying this out loud in the dream, just going, wait, I'm dreaming. Then everything faded to black and I woke up. It was hard to tell if that was me just being lucid for an entire 3 seconds or what.
Second dream at a party. I know everyone. A little boy walks up and gives me a glass of water. Too sleepy to remember anything.
At some point your brain, you got to be enemies. Oh no.
Yeah.
Now you can lucidly dream but can't make anything happen. It's annoying. It does sound annoying. Yeah, the pen blatantly ran out towards the top of that.
I actually quite like that because usually everything's always in the same thickness and...
Yeah, the fact that they're putting handwriting in here at all is already a step beyond. You have notebook entries like that when you try and write down dreams. See, unless I do that literally minutes after I wake up, the dream's gone.
Yeah, I lose a lot of dreams as well, but then some dreams are like I can still remember in great detail from, like, you know, my childhood.
Yeah, the one I just told you, that's one of, like, I don't know how many examples, but I would not need 2 hands to count them.
I was back in high school in my room, very bored and looking for something fun to do. I roll my hair into a French twist, with the ends sticking out of the top like a fountain. I get up and dance around laughing. When I stop twirling, I see a man on a ladder looking in the window at me. He scares me. I scream and I wake up. I would too, honey.
Yeah,
Good
that's
God.
Fair. That's entirely fair.
Kaplank.
Oh, a shitload of people went live. Because it's Wednesday.
Yes. Everyone wants to be like us. Can you press that? There's no clicking on that again, is there?
No, just take me out of the scene.
Because I would have been like, possibly you'd be able to do the same pose from the dream journal. But...
Yep, going back in doesn't seem to do anything.
Yep. We killed the doll. The doll's dream is dead.
What do we have again? A cassette of some kind and a coil type thing?
A coil type thing. Now let's see. Bathroom?
Well, turning on the lights.
Yes!
Has opened the door. What? But we have a bathroom.
I'm impressed. Oh.
What is... We moved forward an inch.
It's like, it's a bathroom. Why do you want to go in?
Why is it steamy now?
Why is it so steamy in here? Ooh. Someone showered recently?
Take one bottle into the shower?
And one... No, you don't put the soap on the floor.
It's too far to go.
Yeah. Yeah. The toilet works.
I see they're avoiding the whole which way around is the toilet will go debate. Subtly concealing it.
Join me.
I'm a ghost. Ooh.
More soap. No toothpaste or toothbrushes though. But a cup to, I guess, just rinse your teeth out.
Fancy a glass of water. Rather than traipse all the way downstairs. It was the era before thermal bottles became so abundant.
I think there was another door back there.
There was. I'm going to go down here first and investigate these rooms.
Ah, yes.
Since we can actually see them now.
The fuck?
But they would just run around the table really fast and then...
It's like, oh my god, what is this?
I want to know what it looks like with motion blur.
So exciting, and yet we can do nothing with it.
Not a damn thing.
Maybe that's a cooler? Because I originally thought computer, but it's honking big.
Could be a server. They were not small in those days.
No, they weren't.
Test settings, check breaker switch, Send specs for oscillator. Check
Amber!
Headgear. Run test in
Garage.
Garage.
Have 2 of the same pen. On the haunting edge, exploring life after death. Unorthodox scientist takes on the ultimate mystery. Boston. At first glance, the office of Dr. Roxanne Westbridge, founder and CEO of BioSci Technologies, looks like any other high-tech office, with tons of computer equipment and cables flowing around the room. On closer inspection, however, it's easy to see that there's one big difference. Instead of developing hardware that crunches numbers or creates pretty pictures, Dr. Westbridge, or Roxy as her employees call her, is developing technology that she hopes will somehow, I've just added words in now. She hopes will give us some of the answers about life after death. While it seems unorthodox, this foray into the unknown is the latest step in a company history that has been filled with successful eccentricities.
The Haunting Edge, page 3D. What's this from then? 'Cause I don't think a newspaper would have a page 3D.
No. Yeah, 3Ds are bizarre.
Years of YouTube videos have made a ghost saying, "Join me," seem familiar, not strange. Remember to like, subscribe, smash that bell button, join me in the afterlife, and unlock some custom emotes for chat.
Woo!
Biocide says, so much like Biocide, time to rebrand. I mean, if they fucking with ghosts, I don't think they have that kind of foresight.
Yeah, they say fuck around and find out. Ghosts.
Fuck around in ghosts.
Fuck around in ghosts. Wow. In ghosts.
Not in gods. That's totally different. Yeah.
Ah, camera.
I think I just figured out where this tape goes.
Yes.
Does that mean we can watch or record?
Yes.
I don't know which way around these buttons go. No, don't give it back. No, give me the... Use it. There we go. Doesn't have a flip-out screen apparently.
Day 12.
F&V.
We just had the last of the equipment moved over and even settled in a bit. It's starting to look like home. Feels like it too. In fact, I think I would have bought this place even without its reputation. Anyway, I still have to set up the cameras and then I'll get back to the research. In a nutshell, nothing going on. Unpacking, catching up on reading. I'll use this log if anything interesting comes up. Out for now.
She seems really familiar for some reason.
Day 15. I've decided to name the new device AMBER. That's an acronym for Astral Mobility by Electromagnetic Resonance. Unfortunately, other than naming the device, not much progress. No doubt about it, the psionic flow around here is strong enough. I can't blame the house, but something just isn't clicking. I can read the amplitude, but I can't get the AMBER device to sync with my theta waves. Maybe if I link the bar into the network, I'll get a more stable signal. I don't know.
All right.
Day 20. And this place just isn't prepared for my electrical needs. Not surprising, given the drain I've imposed on it. Yesterday, when I was feeding a bar signal to the AMBER device, the BT equipment went down. To make matters worse, the lights have been flickering on and off. It started when I restored the spare bedroom to wartime decor. I must have been right about one of the spirits being from the 40s because all hell broke loose after I finished. That bedroom appears to be locked from the inside now, and I haven't found a way in yet.
Dong.
Anyway, I've called an electrician about getting a second breaker and a backup generator installed, so I can be damn sure this equipment doesn't go down while I'm astral. While he's here, I'll see if he can wire the property and some of the house lights to the new breaker. Hopefully that'll solve some of my problems.
Boris, I think you're just seeing kink where none exists. Just
Day
everywhere.
24. I've tried, but things just aren't going right.
I have to break up with the boiler technician.
The house has the activity that I need. But I can't get the AMBER device to keep up with my theta. The computer driving the system definitely has the power, so I Guess I'll just have to make these routines more efficient. I'm also having the guys from the lab send me a new oscillator. Maybe with that and getting the bar online, all this will finally come together. It took me a couple of days to figure out that I had an error in my original calculations. That I should set the bar gain to 5 to get the bar operating.
5, remember that.
Thank God for
Once
this
I get
ring
these
light.
routines pared down and each of the units online, I'll try Amber again. Hopefully that'll be soon.
Because, you know, if there hadn't been a proper ring light.
I'm convinced there's at least 2 spirits stuck here.
Yeah.
They seem to want interaction, and I'm pretty sure I can get to them. It's just getting
The
back
ghost
that's
wants some
unknown at this
interaction, eh?
If the new oscillator doesn't get here soon, I'll make the most of the one I have.
Oh God, I think whatever Borders has is spreading to you.
I'm pretty sure I already started with it.
This is incredible. I've just detected an astral disturbance in the garage. The activity around here is peaking, so
That's
I'm afraid I
awesome.
may never get a chance like this again. As a result, I've decided to take this opportunity to test the Amber technology. Fortunately, I never got around to unpacking the garage, and the beater's in the shop again. As for my own safety,
Lol, who cares?
well, anything for fame and fortune, right? Anyway, maybe this will work and maybe it won't. Either way, I'll find out what's behind the curtain. Roxy out.
So that woman's real name is Sandy Fix.
Mm-hmm.
She's not been in anything, really.
Oh.
She's been...
So I was like, she does seem kind of
She
familiar.
does seem really familiar,
Or
but...
maybe she just looks a little bit like Winona Ryder.
Oh...
Yeah. Oh God, it's spreading everywhere now. Check out that boiler technician. He's got quite the ass trill qualities. Alone, untested equipment, investigating the line between life and death. Yep, sounds like a good plan. Can't think of any backup procedures I would implement in this situation.
Nope.
That's a good point, you know. Had to do good bitrate FMV in a 90s game. Make it 160 pixels across, then find a way to make it super tiny in a way that makes sense. So I just want to see if any of the other buttons do
Let's
anything.
see it. Day 15. I've decided to name
Yeah, I do like that because some games will just implement, put art in for those buttons and then
Yeah.
not let them do anything.
But those buttons actually... Ugh, I do not like.
Anything in particular you want to highlight here?
It's the pants.
It's big pajama pants.
Yeah.
It's hammer pants, but too early.
It's not even the shape of the pants that's wrong, it's just the pattern. I don't like the pattern.
I can't say I'd wear it myself. How about that pattern?
No.
Well, it just
Especially 'cause
doesn't
it
look like
makes-
armor.
It does, but at the same time, because the two guys on the left are wearing the same thing, it's kind of like his stomach is that man's bicep.
Kind of looks like the copy pasted. Warhammer pants. It's too close to the background and it is unpleasant to look at.
Papaya's got it.
Where's this go?
It was a corner room. That's why we got linked in before and got confused.
We found the kitchen.
Well, good. Rate it. I mean, I'm quite full after the pizza and cack.
Yes, keck.
But I wanted pot.
I mean, I wanted lantern, but yeah, I wouldn't have said no to pot.
As someone who's never smoked anything in their life has just gone with, yeah, give me the pot. Orange and yellow and hippie. Peanut butter crispies?
Wouldn't be my first choice.
No.
Again, if there was nothing else, I wouldn't grumble.
I don't know. I had cereal that I thought recently that I was like, oh yeah, this will be fine. But it had weird chunks of like apricot puree that just turned into a weird sticky mess.
Okay, now they're absolutely fucking with the rules of this stuff, because left here sends me up the stair rather than turn. Well, I'm willing to bet nothing else in the game does that. Oh, niffs.
You do like a good niff.
One niff. Developers, the joy of snooping is finding things, not just opening doors. What?
What? What?
Oh, this is just getting weird. I guess that's a lock. Oh, what?
What?
Try coming back through.
Is that somehow like the door closing, like the light disappearing? No, something has changed.
Cannot tell you what.
What?
What indeed?
I was about to be like, what's happening now?
Okay, thing doesn't go there.
Okay. Yeah, it's like the shadows moved.
I feel like there's a depth of field here.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's really weird that I'm being reminded of a project that I created in university, like the layout of this house. Of a house that I designed the layout.
They stole it.
From my mind. From the future, because that was 2005. No, 2006 I did that.
Did the shadows just do a pixel dissolve? I think it just pixel dissolved into itself. Bad luck thing.
The realms of the paranormal.
Yay, more reading.
Yay.
Basis in science. None. Next chapter.
Upon first glance of this volume, you may wonder why this great planet needs another book about the topic of supernatural. Certainly, there's no lack of compilations on the topic. However, until this decade, few empirically validated theories have existed in the field. So the poor reputation of paranormal research was in part... Paranormal. Got to make it fun.
Paranormal. It's the kitten from Garfield. She's got all spooky and shit.
Yeah. She? Normal's a boy.
Is he?
Yeah.
No. Shows you what I remember. Anyway, carry on.
Yes, in
You're
part.
interrupting.
Yes, the result of unwise and uneducated theories of the paranormal existence. The growing the growing respect for paranormal research will certainly find its way into the general public in the.
Yeah, you see, there's an L.
I know. That's the joke.
You have to pronounce the L along with the other letters. Most of the time you pronounce all the letters.
In the hopefully not too distant future. This is the end of this author.
This accent's going on a fucking tour around Europe, isn't it?
That this book will hasten. Breakthroughs in the anatomical measurements techniques have led to two.
We don't have to read all of this. If you don't want to,
I'm having the bull. The presence of spirits, the first essential force theory, posits that the spirits are electromagnetic in nature and therefore trackable via modern technology. The second, stone tape therapy, using an anthropology to pardon-moi, to open gateways to the past. While neither of these theories have been validated, it is my opinion that both theories will emerge as verifiable truths in the future. In the interim, these theories are explained in the details with the hope that the field researcher may find a new approach to his or her research. Other chapters in this volume contain information gleaned through personal experience with the paranormal. After investigating over 200 reported sightings, I have developed strong opinions regarding what ghosts are, how they live, and have speculated how our Earth appears to them. The ideas are stated in chapters 3 through 5 and are offered for your consideration. I've spent my career... Oh wait, sorry, the brackets were around chasing ghosts rather than career. To wish...
No, I think you were right the first time.
To wish to close this introduction by giving some advice for the beginner researcher. Keep your mind open, try everything, and be on your guard at all times. The paranormal It is exciting precisely because we do not know what is out there and what risks are exploring the answers. The essential force. Within the last decade, scientific... gosh, have I mentioned I'm dyslexic? Scientists have become closer than ever to determining the presence of the spirits. It is largely due to the essential force theory, which posits that life on our planet is driven by a common essential or psionic force. The concepts that spirits are electromagnetic are not new, but the essential force theory asks important new questions. If spirits are electromagnetic and can be read via mail.
I do believe there's a noise at the door.
Yes, go check the door.
What is door?
What?
Wood.
Bent
I
wood.
got nothing.
What is door but mail sluts? I mean, what? What?
What is glass but tortured sand?
Something about mail slots. Can their electromagnetic current be manipulated anyway? And perhaps more to the point, can a predictable magnetic formula be any more bold? Let me click this mouse.
Yeah, I'm just going to fiddle with this PS2. This is the rest of the stream.
Yes, okay. Developed, which would locate the presence of the spiritual plane. The answer to this question is vital to unraveling the mysteries of the afterlife. For certainly, that's a weird way of starting a sentence. Once we have identified the various electromagnetic components of the essential force, we may then be able to project our own consciousness into the spiritual realm. So far, the research has shown that there is evidence of electromagnetic residue at the sites. Is it really residue if it's still showing up? If it's...
Maybe it's like ectoplasm.
Yeah, but at the same time, if electromagnetic readings are still happening, that means there's still things still there. It's not really residue anyway.
Yeah, maybe it's like dying, and that's what I don't know. It's not clear.
At the sites of documented hauntings, and that this psionic force develops in waves of intensity just prior to a paranormal event. Pope and Pope, 1982. Poop. First captured this evidence by exploring a haunting in the mountains of North Carolina, which we happen to be. The female members of this house in question refer to the spirit known as Margaret. Who would collect and hide their hair ornaments. Pope and Pope installed many hair ornaments. Installed a magnetometer in the home and brought female subjects all wearing ladies' barrettes in their hair into the house. After a brief waiting period, a large fluctuation in the magnetometer occurred.
Yeah, because you brought in a load of fucking metal. What are you expecting?
Within minutes, the hair ornaments started levitating out of the subject's hair and across the room. They probably weren't expecting that to happen. The items actually dematerialized on contact with the walls of the house, to be later found in the refrigerator. This first capture of the psionic wave that exists just prior to the extreme paranormal activity.
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Yes.
So I'm opening this anti-static bag that my PS2 memory cards came in for. Reasons I don't fully understand.
And now you've got multiples. The stone tape theory. Create an image in your mind of ancient potters sitting at their wheels. The clay is spinning, and the potter is using his or her hands to coax the spinning clay into the shape of a plate, a bowl, a jug, jugs. The potter is...
Yes, jugs is a reference to breasts, I guess.
Yes. Yes, because no one else can see me gesticulating. The potter is talking animately with another individual standing nearby. A dog is barking somewhere in the distance for some reason. Now move to the future, to a laboratory. Forget the potters. Analyzing the bowl thrown by that potter. The scientists are attaching a device to the bowl, just as a record player translates depressions on vinyl into music. The scientists are converting information in the grooves and depressions of that pottery into auditory signals. I'm calling bullshit. If certain conditions were met when the pottery was created, the scientists can recapture sounds of the barking dog, even the words spoken by the potter. Why, what's that they're saying? I think they're saying bullshit. This is a simplified description of the stone tape theory, which hypothesizes that sounds from the past can be read from objects which captured those sounds at the point of origin. It's very similar to my sister's, my sister-in-law's theory of, climate change data being stored in snail shells, except that actually has scientific basis.
Snails know everything.
Yes, well, they do, because it's all inside their shells. They keep everything.
Okay, so they don't know everything, they're just holding on.
They hold on to it, like in layers.
Dicks.
Yeah, they are dicks. The stone tape theory also states that sound information may not result from the creation of the object, but from the presence of certain geomagnetic events in conjunction with psychic trauma. It is also what is psychic trauma, but sand being tortured, blah blah blah.
I mean, that clip is psychic torture for me sometimes.
Yes. It has often been observed that sites experiencing sound hauntings contain certain objects that were present at the time the spirit in question was alive. Work. It doesn't work indeed. Thank you, Borders. I can't create an image in my head. At Phasic, I'm immune to the barking dog something bullshit. 1995 to 2022. Blah, 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 blah. Promising research in the area of electromagnetic encryption, Westbridge, 1987, 1991, 1992, suggests that it is possible to develop a reliable stone tape reader. In the absence of a device today, we are left to witness stone tape phenomena in action via sounds which are carried on the waves of available sounds. I experienced this in a mansion in Louisiana, whereby my partner turned on her hair blower. We could hear faint music box playing.
We're just going to abandon that sentence. What?
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, just play. Fuck it.
Music box play.
Fuck it all. Ghosts and amnesia. One of the biggest debates in the paranormal even, community, surrounds the question of why some spirits remain on Earth. Many scientists argue that the haunting spirits suffer from
Not just the scientist called Mary.
Yes, at least some level of amnesia which blocks the spirit from facing the truth of their own deaths. In this scenario, which is much better covered in the Blackwell series, the spirits cannot remember who they are, where they are, or why they are restrained to a limited location, stuck in a state of confusion. These spirits are unaware of their state and cannot move on to the next level of existence, and 35 haunt.
Oh, this one continues.
Yes, therefore haunt a location looking for clues to help them discover their identity or resolve any unfinished business. If this speculation is correct, it would only add credence to the work of psychics employed to clear houses. In these cases, the psychics essentially assist the spirits in understanding its predicament and alleviating the ambiguity and confusion of the environment, thus allowing the spirit to proceed into the beyond. It should be noted that some researchers believe that the poltergeists are essentially amnesic spirits who have become frustrated with their mental state. In their frustration, these spirits move furniture and other objects inadvertently, harming living people who are in the object's path. Many researchers believe that these poltergeists act not meant to be threats to the living. However, the belief has not been tested in a field environment and should not be depended on to provide safety. In fact, these spirits are angry and frustrated, it would be foolhardy to believe that one is safe just because a particular flying object misses one's head.
I mean, that's advice for life right there.
Yes.
Also, some excellent points. Ghost stole one of the pages of the book.
Yeah, they're just stopped.
They're bastards like that.
They are. The amnesic theory is still subject to much debate, while it seems the most plausible solution to understanding why spirits haunt the earth until... Fuck it.
I feel like if they're not bothering to do the rest of it, then this is non-essential information. So if you want to continue, it's purely at your whim.
Much research has been devoted to understanding why spirits are often linked to a particular room or area of the property. In case after case, spirits seem to haunt a specific site and are rarely witnessed outside of that specific location. This is the area of much speculation. Some researchers believe that it is because the spirit is emotionally attached to a given area. Other researchers believe it is beyond the spirit's control to change his or her parameters. A third group of researchers, and the group I now agree with, believe that the restriction is... Oh. help you.
Help!
In post. To aid the spirit in clearing his or her amnesia. By keeping the spirit near, all the clues the spirits will need is to discover his or her identity of the forces beyond are passively... What the fuck? The forces of the beyond are passively assisting the spirit down the path into the afterlife. The explanation seems to be the most plausible to this author, and it is most consistent with my own observations. In the Lauren case, you know the Lauren case.
You know that one.
Described in my book, Lauren and the Library, One Spirit's History.
Available at all good book retailers, and
Yes.
some really bad ones.
Yes, many bad ones. The spirit in question was linked to the library area in the house, and was cleared only after she apparently read her own death record in the family Bible. Interestingly enough, although we are haunted in our time by a spirit who have lived in the distant past, it is most commonly believed that the spirit itself may be aware only of the actual time period which surrounded their life on Earth. Again, relying on the reports of psychics, the spirits seem to be stuck in time, as well in space, able only to traverse a small area. Being constrained in one's movements or time seem to be a miserable state, and it is my belief that every Rasasha...
You mean being trapped in one area and experiencing the same thing over and over again? Yeah, it sounds horrible. I can't imagine it.
Rasasha has the responsibility to develop methods for freeing spirits from their anguish. To review the studies have been performed on the issue, we fucked it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see how many more pages there are. 3.
He's just like, I'm just gonna close it.
I'm just... fuck, I'm going to go back to something now.
The previous chapter describes where spirits lived and alluded to what they may perhaps see. Those comments notwithstanding, the subject of what spirits see is one of the most contentious areas in paranormal research.
They're all blind. They're just really, really self-conscious about it. They won't admit anything.
Yes, as far as the scientific community has been able to determine, spirits may have a very unique perspective on their surroundings. As stated in previous chapters, spirits seem to be suspended in time at the point surrounding their deaths. The bumps in the night have often, which often reported, as well as the more irrational move.
I cannot see where you are now.
Mint of objects which accompany poltergeist activities may be nothing more than the spirits inadvertently influencing objects in our space and time, but they relive moments in theirs. Whether or not spirits are good living creatures, in some accounts, such as often documented Lee hauntings, spirits seem to have targeted a family member for terrorizing. The Lee case certainly points to the need to caution all attempts at documenting... Fuck. Thankfully, there was a positive health outcome for the researcher involved. It is interesting to note, in many other accounts of other psychics involved in spirit clearing, spirits seem to be unaware of the living environment. The modern researcher, therefore, must take care to avoid unnecessary risk when investigating a report of haunting, as the risk to life is not one to be taken lightly. In several reports, psychics have claimed to have been channeled, the deceased reporting experiencing distortions in visual perception. They describe scenes as a tribute to the spirits as a bizarre alternate reality which combines everyday objects with odd elements. Pasquale, 1985, posits that these distortions are the result of psychic intervention and may not exist for the spirit where the spirit or the psychic is not present. The theory may be difficult but not impossible to prove. In closing, I wish to reiterate that paranormal research presents an enormous challenge to the researcher, which many of us, for the reason which participate in this study, do not to be discouraged if your first attempts at sighting spirits are unfruitful. Persevere, and your efforts will be undoubtedly rewarded. Happy hunting.
That's surprisingly hard to do with the...
I was racing you as well. I think you were doing that specifically to try and...
for all the times you bring up dyslexia, you actually read this stuff really naturally.
Thank you. I try really hard. But you've heard me trip over my words naturally.
I don't... Where are you... Fascinating questions and concepts surrounded by padding to reach a page count that would make a high schooler at 3 a.m. the night before a paper due is due blush. I mean, it's a pretty big font as well, you'll notice.
Yeah. It's
fucking size of that.
It's pretty clear for someone who is dyslexic, I will say that.
It's 50 words on one page? Please tell me I can go back.
It's an intriguing... This is the intriguing thing about my dyslexia is that the more tired I am, the more I trip over my words. But I can read very well,
You can.
as long as I add in random shit like paranormal,
Paranormal.
recherche.
Amnesia.
And this is what's that called? Like, one of the things that might happen with my neck surgery is that my voice will get huskier.
Oh.
So I might open an OnlyFans anonymously and just read shit.
Just like an entire Peter Spear reading.
Oh, yeah.
Are we solving all the puzzles? I don't think we can say yes.
No.
I don't think we've come... Well, we flipped one switch.
We have a walkthrough that I haven't looked at yet, which I'm pretty impressed that we haven't looked at it yet.
Well, considering we're an hour 20 in. Achievement unlocked. I can't believe I read the whole damn thing.
I think at least 20 minutes of that was just me reading that. Realms of the paranormal.
Papayas agreement. Is that a taser? No.
That looks like the phone I scratched my face on. So, we had a phone...
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Or call your operator to help.
This shit is unreadable on your end.
Help.
Wait a minute.
She was purring at us.
Giddy.
Meow. So we had a phone like this when I was young.
I'm trying to put the aerial off. It's not working.
And the aerial... I accidentally broke the aerial off when I was about 6.
It's easy done.
And then when I was 12, because it still worked, it just didn't extend its fire, obviously.
Yeah.
I was putting the phone down and I scratched right underneath my eye here.
Ooh.
I think it's still there because I can feel it. But it was like, it didn't bleed or anything. I just scratched my skin enough that it showed up for a while.
Well, I can't see anything.
But that was... When was I 12? 1997. So, it was a while ago.
Okay, so we need settings for that. Remember the scene in The Simpsons where Burns is chewing at Homer and there's a picture of his heart. At some point, both Homer and his heart lean forward, confused at a word they don't understand. Perhaps reading absurd things makes dyslexia curious to where it's going.
Potentially.
I did post a GIF of that for completely unrelated reasons. My D&D character got hit with he got immobilized. But the DM said it was due to sheer terror. So the longer I went on, the more I was taking damage because my heart started to hurt.
Aww.
So, do we all have parents who refuse to replace common household items until they harmed us?
Look, it seemed only karmic justice that it scratched me. It never scratched anyone else.
Irony being that
I broke it.
I had to convince my parents on the wonders of a cordless phone. Like, I got one for my flat, and then my parents eventually had a look at it and thought, maybe that's a thing we should have also, rather than having to sit on the stairs to have phone calls.
No, like, what's it called? Because we only had the one phone line downstairs. You've seen how big my childhood house was. We ended up like doing the entire house in them. So we had 3 handsets, one up in my parents' bedroom, one in the kitchen, and one in the main room.
We did have an extra phone line in our house. It was for the interwebbles.
Ding.
It's half a zebra. Your mother got her first cordless phone about a month ago.
My mum found
and I'm just sitting there going, your mom still has a landline?
Well, because it's technically a VoIP phone that we have now, but Mum still uses that more than the mobile phone that I got her. But she found recently, she was like, oh, it actually has a second cordless handset. You mean I didn't have to be running around this entire house the entire time? I'm like, yeah, you could have had this in your room the entire time.
Nope, shut it down. Shut it all down. Oh, shit. I've shut down TheResulka by mistake. Need to reset her. Does anyone have a paperclip?
Don't you dare! Not a paperclip.
That's how you reset things.
Yeah, but where would you put a paperclip?
So we're going to go to a break. I do actually need more
Yes.
water and such. So yeah.
And I'm going to go close that curtain because someone just looked at us.
Yeah, that's a good call. So we'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy some clips, and don't forget to have a wee stretch or a drink or a snack or whatever you so desire yourself.
Roll for puppy.
And roll for puppy. See you in a bit. And that's when Leon found that it was possible to lose a game of Get Down, Mr. President. Dark day indeed. Why I bothered using the special? I had no combo to preserve. Oh god, this bit. I would absolutely panic at the sight of that topless boy with his big stick. I might rephrase that. With his baseball bat. So that's not bad. But yeah, just those guys with... Yes! There we fucking go. There we fucking go. Nobody clipped that. I cannot take the shame. Yeah, worth pointing out that one of my major shortcomings in previous boss battles was I was dancing about like an idiot trying to keep my health up and not actually attacking the boss. You do have to do damage to them to win, as it turns out.
So, does anybody know what happened there? I don't know what happened there. I believe that's the no.
Hey, where are you? I heard him. You heard him.
No, I heard you talk about him.
Oh, there he is. He's between my legs. Ah! Don't lick!
Ah, it's all tasty.
I mean, it was my ankle, but still.
Is he licking your wound?
Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now. Let's try that. Oh my god, where did we end up?
Oh well. I got to exploit him a little bit for content. Yes, I did. You're a handsome star and everyone loves you. But that's half the problem. You're very handsome, but you bloody well know it. Yes, you do. You're gorgeous. I love you.
Yo, Danny boy, the Titans are fall. Shall see if he is willing. It might not be for long, but... Spencer, he's real. He's real and he's a very cute and handsome boy. And he does not want to be here. Oh, no, he does not want to be here at all. Okay, good God. He can get some scratches. Impossible to keep you on camera, unfortunately. Yes, get that. No, he's not having it. A bit there. No, he's away. Not having it, so it was for a very low amount of time, but some douchebag came up to her with the bright idea to use mannequins for target practice. It's fucked up if you ask me. I just don't like the idea of shooting something with a face. Plus they creep me the fuck out. No, you're gonna have a hell of a time when you come up against T-800s. Me and Joker were keeping watch yesterday. It was so dark we couldn't even tell. Yeah, so what might have helped there is if, one, the game came back up, there we go, and two,
Yeah.
I turned the game audio off,
Woo.
because I just realised how fucking loud it is.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. I was like, is this my headphones not working?
Yeah, so if I put it down to...
No
Right.
sound.
I can use shortcuts to...
Oh. Fantabulous.
Which is nice, because, some games don't let you do that at all.
Yeah. I was just having a quick flick through the book that I bought today called William and the Tramp by Richmel Crompton. They're going to meet the bots and the bumblebees.
So I'm just going to catch up on chat while I get these glasses sorted. Here's the irony. You taught her how to build a computer and she swaps out components anytime she needs to, but... excuse me.
Oh.
Resisted cordless phones with the fiery passion of 1,000 dying suns. Is it like that thing of, everybody, oh, I can just talk to my Alexa and make all these things happen, and then you get like security software engineers where they're like, the only smart technology I have in my house is my printer, and I keep a gun next to it so I can shoot it if it makes any funny noises. And I'm a little closer to the latter half of that. I'm not keen to get a Nest or an Alexa or anything like that.
I've got a really old Google Mini that the only thing it actually knows is how to turn my lights on and off.
I do have one of the wee Google speakers, so like it came free with the phone.
Yeah, the old Minis, yeah.
And if it would play the audio of YouTube videos, I might have a use for it. It does not.
No, I'm trying to remember how I know how I did it. It's because I converted some of them into audio files and then put them on YouTube Music and then got them to play that playlist.
Yeah. I would be fine if it just went, we could play it on there, but you're not going to get anything but the audio.
I mean, because I do have some list that's got, Brian David Gilbert songs in it, and it plays those. So... And those are obviously tied to a film clip. So I don't know how it decides those.
You have 2 rack mount servers, a robust network that you can access anywhere on the planet, and have used Zoom exactly twice. You're not missing much. Magnificent indeed. No puppies so far, but 2 Pouncer clips.
And technically a Gabriel clip as well.
Yeah.
He was licking my leg.
3 cat clips.
Meow.
With the different Pouncer clips, or did it repeat?
No, there were different Pouncer clips.
And appropriate, your cat has been screaming to be fed for the past 5 minutes. Does cat need to be fed? Is it
Cat
feeding
always
time?
needs to be fed.
That's why I revised my statement. Your cat came up to visit you, which is strange because favourite person's on the other side of the room.
Is it me?
Just wanted to say hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Printer is done but hooked up to an old laptop as a print server. We'll do it. I kind of agree with that assessment because when I put in my new router, I say new, it's months old, I realised my printer was set up for the old Wi-Fi network, and that was more of a hassle to change than it should have been.
Yeah. I've just realised that, you and I, we pronounce most things the same except for that. I'd say router.
Route. It's an old tomato
Yeah.
Type situation.
But I think that's the first time I'm like, we don't pronounce this the same way. Huh.
I will catch myself saying router sometimes. But I think I would probably always say root, which makes any Irish people I know very amused.
Well, yeah, because I think if I was just saying like routing, it would be that. I wouldn't be saying routing. Oh no, I would say. Fuck, I don't know anymore.
Well, if you're spelling ROOT and ROUTE differently, or you're pronouncing them differently, that's just sensible.
Yeah, root and
I don't know
route.
what the fuck we're doing. Just in general.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll finally go up here and discover a PDA. Okay.
Huh?
We found some of that magnetic residue.
Yeah. Huh?
Cat bats with you on this one.
Yes.
Is that how they pronounce things in Canada land?
Yes, we pronounce it ha. Amber unit, blah blah.
We took it.
Kapla.
Wait. Oh, for a second I got excited. I thought it was a fireman's pole.
Not that luck.
Take a route, but you route things. The worst way to say that.
Yeah.
It's funny because root, if you assume it's R-O-O-T, to Irish people, that's another word for fucking.
Yes, and Australians, most definitely. You take an icky, but you Resulka things.
Aye. Nope, still no idea what to do with this.
No.
What does that walkthrough say?
Oh yeah, good point.
You are an exception. You say envelope instead of envelope.
Envelope.
It must be a pain in the arse if you have to say envelope, etc. every single time.
Envelope.
Go to the post office. Hello, I would like an envelope, etc. please. How many envelope, etc. would you like?
Can I have an etc. please?
Can I run this joke into the ground yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Alright, blah 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 blah. Okay. Turn left, see the spirit that ran you off the road. After that, turn left again and you'll see the shed with its paws boarded up. You can't get into the shed yet. Go to the lamppost, blah 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 blah. You'll come to a road on your right that says road to nowhere. They're not kidding, there's nothing you can accomplish out there. Why the fuck did you leave me there? Turn around, follow the house, reach the garage. Open the left car-sized garage door and open into the garage. We haven't gone to the garage.
I don't remember getting the option to go into the garage.
Garage.
Alright, let's go to the Gary.
Let's go to the garage. Go around this. Can we go?
What the
fuck?
Oh, Jesus, where am I? Fuck.
There's apparently a crowbar in here. Okay.
It's like one tiny corner of the garage door. That'll let you through. So, yeah, let's have a look at this again. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off. Oh. It just does half. Okay, that makes more sense, but...
Yeah.
Box.
Take the crowbar that's hanging on the post. There it is.
Man.
After that, look up. Find a scene that you can look up. Well, either way, you go up the stairs.
Right. Seems like they could have just said that in the first place.
Well, there's supposed to be a thing that you can see if you look up from where we were. Hey,
Whoa.
Roxanne! Roxanne! She's wearing some strange headgear, so she must have been performing a paranormal experiment that's gone wrong. You're gonna have to bring it back from the spirit world, you know? Go to the house, see the doorknob, get the doorknob. I'll refer to this as the doorknob unit.
No, I've got that.
Yeah. Into the house, look inside the mailbox, got the oscillator, yep. You'll bump into things, go ahead, go upstairs, blah blah blah, you've done that. Balcony, nothing to accomplish there. The fuck? Join me in the toilet. You can flush it. I'm just reading random bits and pieces out of this now. Into the master bedroom. Blah, blah.
Okay, so I put that on the doorknob.
Huh.
And then this flashed. I got that out.
Was it us? Exactly.
That's a good question. Oh, piss. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to button. Ah, okay, so we...
Oh, did we watch the TV?
Don't believe we did. Total residue was not detected by scan device. So what, we just put that on things and it tells us if there's ghost traces.
I'm guessing so. Let's go back up to the bedroom because
But only if they're doorknobs.
yes. Well, what else you get? What other knobs can you hang things on?
What strange is you use envelope for, say, a performance envelope. Not too far. But envelope for things you put letters in. You are a locally you are an exception. Yes, fair. What?
What?
We're doing that.
Kapla?
And then they're still lit up.
Irregular docking. Okay, so does not like front door knobs.
Yeah, apparently not. It's like an ant versus ant situation. Exactly. That won't make any sense when the
I'm an aunt.
context is stripped out.
Oh, actually, I'm now an aunt to, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children.
One more and you'll get a free coffee.
Yeah. I also realized the other day that in my family, in the children of my generation, only the youngest and oldest haven't had children.
Where are we going?
We're going into the master bedroom.
Right.
The master B.
And there's a doorknob to interact with. I duty bound.
I'm guessing that's not going to fit because of the shape of it.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, now go into that cupboard.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, I told you choices have been made. I go with aunt rather than auntie.
Oh, you looking for the TV?
Yeah.
That's this cupboard.
The because like there was the question of do I want to be Auntie Natty or Aunt Natalie, and I was like, well, I'll go with Aunt Natalie because it sounds more austere. Also, I despise Natty. We have been punched.
We've been ghosted.
We've been ghosted. Bez de garbage. Did we actually get it?
Again. You go with Aunt because the gender neutral is pibbling and sounds like
yeah.
a skin condition. Is that genuinely
Soup's on.
what
Pibbling.
they've picked?
What's wrong with pibbling?
I don't know. I was hoping for something more.
Pick yourself off the ground, exit this room.
Parent sibling. That's what it is.
Ah, pibbling. I like that.
You're an uncle only when friends need a babysitter. Yeah, I'm an honorary uncle of sorts. Don't know about pibbling. Never pibbled.
But you've dunkled.
I have dunkled. I have dog unkled. And I do have 2 wonderful nephews.
No. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Here's the peak. You'll be using this to receive paranormal messages from 3 units. Add the peak to your inventory. Yeah. Go to the bathroom door. Oh, put the knob on the locked door's knob.
This one, the locked one.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Nope, piss. Scan. You've done that. Poor little Winston needs more walksies, but your legs are bad. No, all the walks. Also, thank you for the redeem, El Pinata. The soup was indeed on.
The soup was always on. 5 minutes. Okay, so you'll find the blah blah blah. Return the peak to inventory, then go back to the office. At some point while you're exploring the office, the peak will flash to let you know that the doorknob unit is finished.
Please tell me it's not 5 real-time minutes.
God. Let's go back to the book. I'll read it another way.
No.
Or I could read from my new book, William and the Tramp.
No, the only way it could be worse is if we had to reassemble this mug. And the only way we could do it was by using one of the sides exclusively devoid of text.
Yeah.
This is a reference to Ripper.
It's fucking unbelievable.
I think you'll find you mean I need to vamp this while I think
This guy, is unfucking believable.
I can set those off whenever I want.
I know.
I enjoy this power. Why does it let us zoom in on this mouse?
Why not? Look at how voluptuous its back end is.
But why though?
That is a good question. Why do you need such a voluptuous back end of a mouse?
Hi to this guy. Hello, Pickledy Dog. Welcome in.
Hello, Pickard.
We're on our bullshit.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have to go full Glasgow. Are you going to go full Bogs?
Alright, I'll go full on Vogue.
Alright then. That clears that one up.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No. You got to go full Glasgow, mate. I redeemed this so I could see this in person.
I'll just refund it then, that's fine.
Oh.
Didn't even shame me not drunk enough to dial it. Yeah, I do have beer as an option, I think about it. Dear.
When's this full on pig shit gonna go off? I should have left the room if you were going to use the bathroom.
That doesn't sound like full on Bogs to me, mate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But that didn't sound like full Glasgow.
That was.
No?
Oh, you know, this is authentic and all that. No.
Oh, except now you can talk normally again. So why am I still doing Vogues?
It's a good question, like.
What I think is interesting about when I do the Vogues is that I'm specifically not doing female Vogues. I'm doing a man.
Alright. There a particular voice to the...
It's higher. You got to go
Right.
higher if you... And it's go high and you kind of get a bit more in your nose.
Bit more nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
and you just start making random noises, mate.
The wonderful view.
But in some ways, my Bogues accent's just me following Dave. No. Which you do the same, so...
Precisely. I was copying one of his, but
Yes.
just going to get a beer. Entertain you.
Hello, I'd like to entertain you from my book that I got today. William and the Tramp. You see, there's a long and rich history of... I just really like old books and bizarre names, but this is this fellow, Richmond Crompton. He's written 31 of these fuckers, including such things as William the Dictator. Oh my God, William. William's Bad Resolution. William Does His Bit. William the Bold. William and the Moon Rocket, William and the Space Animal. And then it finishes off with William's TV show, because this came out in 1959. And it's illustrated as well, with line art.
Sorry, did I hear William and the Space Animal?
No, William and the Space Animal.
Oh, I really misheard that. Sorry,
Yes,
continue.
but, I mean, one of his books is Sweet William. But, yes. Sweet William. Sweet William is one of my favourite flowers, actually.
Oh, I'm going to go my dressing room. Do you want yours?
Mine's just on the... I'm still warm. I run hot.
Oh, go on.
I'm a hot lady. Just William's luck. You're now fascinated at the quality of the work. Shall I read you something? Let me move somewhere in the middle of William and the Tramp. Let's see if I can find the tramp actually showing up. Oh no, I think I found a good spot. At first they thought Mr. Marmaduke had grown tired of waiting and had continued his leisurely career of vagabondage. Vagabondage?
Hold on. Hold on, I mean it. If I could just get another line read on that one. Yeah, vagabondage, that's exactly... Where was this written again?
1959. Vagabondage.
Okay, I refuse to believe they hadn't invented bondage by then.
Oh my God, I wish I could have taken a photograph of your face when I'd said that. That was... You do have some amazing expressions.
For obvious reasons.
But he soon came strolling back through the bushes, completely at his ease.
Pickle Dog has no words. Cat says, sign me up. William does have no chill. You're quite right.
I mean, it seems the tramp that he met is called Mr. Marmaduke.
That is a cat name. I will not be taking questions at this time.
Mr. Marmaduke did not seem to be at all perturbed by this.
On the plus side, 5 minutes have finally passed.
And will you be going to put on some clothes that Violet Elizabeth's going to get for you? Okay, we're dressing him now. I think he's nude. He's closed the book. All right.
Family tradition, opening the most pretentious book possible, then reading a random line. Dad loved can't. Just do something whenever you find something absurd.
Yeah, Marmaduke, I believe, is a cartoon dog.
Cat.
I don't feel he deserves this.
Just to be clear, Marmaduke is a cartoon dog, but it's still a cat name.
Oh, it is, 100%.
I will not be persuaded. Mr. Marmaduke was not perturbed by the naked... Hold on. I've got just the voice for this. Mr. Marmaduke was not perturbed by the naked vagabondage. Technically, that was a question, but I only have so much capacity for doing this voice.
Please call me Marmaduke. Mr. Marmaduke was my father.
And he's fucking dead.
All this and more you can hear me listen to read out after I fuck up my throat.
There's going to be a redeem on your channel now, isn't it?
Yeah.
No! Please! No!
Doorknob's haunted.
Doorknob's shot somebody.
So found as a residue.
Yeah. Someone being shot.
Still can't open the door, but I don't know what I expected. Fuck, it's gonna make it. Right, so it's gonna make me look at that even if I've picked the wrong doorknob.
Damn it, you two have the game begging for mercy. Wait, it's Amber, carry on.
Okay, got something like that. None.
You got fuck all out of that. And do you really want haunted...
error.
Do you want haunted bathroom noises? No. Please do a weekly series narrating that book specifically. Just for you, Catbat. Just for you. Or I'll put it on OnlyFans. There we go. Anonymously. You won't know it's me. I mean...
When your voice goes all husky.
Yes.
See... I was half tempted just to let you go in because... quick tangent. I got a PS2 Slim with a broken DVD drive because initially my plan was to try out this project someone had done where you can feed ISO data off of a Raspberry Pi through the Ethernet port and just load ROMs that way. But found out there's another way to do it through the memory card port. And some of you may be thinking, why not just do that with the USB ports? They're USB 1.1 and the memory card port is actually a faster connection. So we've got a free MacBook memory card to allow homebrew and stuff, and one that adapts into a SD card.
This makes me really sad that I'm going home because I would love to play with that. Next time.
I mean... You're not going home tomorrow.
No, but if you're going to be streaming with it, unless we're going to do an extra stream.
We don't have to stream. We can just play it. I'm confused.
That's alright.
Slaps credit card on the table repeatedly. Be silent and receive my currency.
Alright, let's see where we're going. Blah, 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 blah.
So, That's sitting there taunting me right now.
Mm-hmm. What? There was an eye. Did you see the eye?
What's that eye?
Yes. It looks like an eye when you're walking past it.
No, it's not.
You can try and crack the code, but we don't have a clue about the password. No. Oh. So there is a recording in the bathroom, but you have to be inside the bathroom.
For fuck's sake. I'm gonna smash up the server.
That might be the end of the game.
Happily.
And Uber Eats has just said, enjoy your order. Like, now.
The Uber Eats order that arrived right when our dinner was ready. We'd ordered dessert for...
The waffle was actually really good, although it was weirdly like pancake bubbles, which was tasty. I probably should have got it with maple syrup rather than chocolate syrup, though. The strawberries were nice. Wait, there we go. Doorknob. This one apparently will only take a minute.
A whole last minute? Or?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to...
Oh, it has to be... Fuck.
It has to be fuck, yeah.
Must be fuck.
Fuck.
We want to build a microcontroller that mimics a PS1 memory card. Actually, a pointless project, but it sounds cool. That's... Okay, so yeah, probably literally a minute. What I am wondering about this whole process, and I couldn't find an answer for it, was will it have any kind of memory card functionality that I can use?
I would say, because it's got 2 memory card slots, so probably one is the one for your ISO, the other one will be the memory.
Well, this one's, this bad boy can fit so much jailbreaking in it. You've forgotten to grease the pan. Oh, too late now.
Yep.
Oh no, is the whole ass casserole in there?
That's gonna be a dirty clean. Dirty. I see, like, if I ever manage to get clips working on mine, that is so going on there. Just dirty. From the IT crowd, just dirty.
That's from Black Books.
Oh, you're right, it's Black Books.
Which is slightly less Linneman related, so...
Yeah. Well, it's because...
Casserole, indeed.
Yeah. It's been longer than a whole last minute, surely?
It has.
Oh, there he is.
I guess it only comes up when a transition occurs.
Yeah.
That was either child in a bath.
There's no bath in here.
Or child running down the gravel of a railway track.
Or child, what's it called?
Plunging?
Plunging the toilet.
Also possible. Just in case it literally kills you, you've decided to stop drinking soda and caffeine. Very much required for continued health, but it's going to be a long blood sugar test filled 2 weeks. I hate to tell you, Borders, but depending on the amount of caffeine you consume, it could also be headaches that don't respond to painkillers. Just so that doesn't come as a surprise.
Yeah, I remember, like, what's it called? I did the Ducan diet, like, years and years ago, where it's basically, we did no caffeine, we did no sugar, nothing like that. I had such a bad 2 weeks of headaches, and then I felt fucking amazing, but then all I could think about was bread. Like, I would dream about bread. And just be like...
Now I am become Brie.
I need bread. I need bread.
Roger will go in that toilet. I mean, you probably know better than me. Does Roger Wilco actually fuck around with a toilet at any point? You've done this once before. Headaches, depression, etc. And exactly. Feel fucking amazing on the other side. Oh, I don't know. I have tried giving up caffeine before, and really it just kind of made me miserable.
I've managed to get it to just a holiday thing because, like, the actual caffeine content doesn't really affect me. It's it's more I enjoy it.
Yeah, whereas for me, it's usually a coffee in the morning and 2 cans of Coke, one with lunch, one with dinner.
I mean, literally, like, you know, before I visited, the last time I had coffee was when I visited here last time 3 years ago. And that's because I like how you make coffee. Otherwise, I'm like, it's fine.
I can show you.
I know, but it's more about waiting.
It's probably better I don't, actually,
Yeah.
so you can avoid all of this stuff.
Plus, then I don't have a food to drink coffee with. And I can't take that home with me.
No, but you'll still have one of those things. You think it does once in like 6 games, you may be misremembering. Consume an unreasonable amount of caffeine and doctor tells you, well, if it's working for you. There are some concerns. Yeah, like, does your doctor have any diplomas on the wall? Qualifications of any kind? The depression really surprised you, but it's a pre-existing condition. Oh, I'm sorry. So, knowing there's something on the other side, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what, I don't think I actually got that severe relation. Or I don't remember it anyway, I just remember the general misery of not having caffeine.
Well, how far did you get before? Did you fully detox out of it? Because it's roughly 2 weeks.
I think it was 3 or 4 weeks that I got to. Caffeine's a big one. It's mostly the sugar that's your problem.
Yeah.
I do like my sugar. Health system here, there is in shambles, so you take what you can get. Oh no. I mean, ours is slowly being dismantled by Tory cunts, so.
So ours are not Tory cunts, but liberals. But the you know, what's it called?
They're still cunts.
They're still cunts, but the Labour's now in power, so they're actually talking about fixing shit. Like, what's it called? Like, they privatised the electricity years and years ago, and now Victoria government's gone, we're going to bring back the what's it called? The State Electrical Commission. I'm like, yes, I'm all for it. I currently work for one of those companies that you might put out of, you know, power, but you might then say, hey, you guys know what you're doing, come on over.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Actually, it's one good line I managed to get at some point when we were talking about my caffeine usage, and it was around exam time.
Oh, yeah.
And Rose suggested giving up the caffeine. I thought, you know, that's not a good idea. And if I remember the rough quotes, it was something like, are you saying you'll be better with caffeine?
Yes.
And I said, no, I was saying I'll be worse without it. Which is an important distinction, I feel. Like, the caffeine was just getting me to normal by that point.
Weed killer.
I missed this entirely. Politicians
I'm holding a walkthrough, so...
Everything they do to improve our lives is a happy accident.
Oh, you know that thing that we were like, what happened to the, you know, the lights? Apparently we were supposed to recognize that there was a strange shadow that disappeared. Did not get that.
No. I've misplaced several spoons consecutively. Spoon Narnia.
Spoon, spoon, spoon.
It's like when you do laundry. You have to sacrifice a few socks and a pair of pants to the god of laundry.
As you do. What? Right front, right front. Oh, we need to exit the house. I know, so I don't understand why they got me to do this. Okay. Exit through the house in front of you. Okay, so apparently we're doing the... No, it didn't fit this knob. So it must have been another exit I was supposed to take.
Okay, yeah, there was another one if you follow this path around. This is where we got the damn thing in the first place.
But we didn't have the thing to read it.
Indeed.
Oh, damn it.
So we click the button at the top. Yep.
Yay!
And then eventually that'll flash. You decide to cook 3 different meals at once, so you've made this problem entirely of your own accord. Well done, Kat. I'm proud of you. It's a good distinction. You're happy with your normal, but the question is if you can be normal without going blind and losing your feet. Important concerns, yes. Last time you need caffeine because you started a physical job. Hopefully this time it will take for more than a few months. I would have to find a different drink because I do like having that sweet soda with my meals.
I mean, like, what's that called? I know that you can't get Nexpas here, but Nexpa in Australia, it's a sweet soda drink, but it's got no sugar in it at all. It's all the sweetness comes from fermentation.
I mean, as far as I know, I don't have a problem with sugar. Like, I've been tested for diabetes twice and it came back negative both times. Your tea intake doubled once you started working from home.
I mean, to be fair, like, what's that called? There is two very different metabolisms going on.
True.
I need to cut sugar.
I have the black hole metabolism, I'm sorry to report.
I used to have it when I was, like, between 5 and 10, and then puberty happened. And I went from being like this like people kept asking my parents if I was, not eating right because it was like she's stick thin. And then puberty came around and it was like, oh, she blew up.
Oh yeah, we could focus on that door, don't we?
But we're still waiting for the other one to go. It just said walk around until it flashes.
Well, we'll bear that one in mind.
It's like pixel rain.
Freaking amazing. You love Coke, love it, but I think you can find some alternatives. Starting drinking Moscow Mules. So I might get the neat treat from ginger beer. Yeah, there's a couple of alternatives that I've got in mind.
We both like ginger beer.
Yes, we do. There's that. So there's lemonade, which over here is basically Sugarade, unless you get a bitter lemon, which I do like, but I don't know if I'd like it with a meal.
No.
And there is caffeine-free Coke as well.
Well, what's that called? That same company that I was talking about, Nexpa, they've now got a classic cola that's also still that fermentation. So it actually tastes really good. It does taste like Curiosity Cola.
That's good.
Yeah.
Which for UK residents and possibly some other countries that have similar sweets, it tastes like cola bottle sweets. Just like the chewy one shaped like cola bottles.
But without any of the chew.
Yeah.
So it saves
Depends
your
how
teeth.
long you leave it out. There's a couple of alternatives to going blind. There's going a bit blind. There's going half blind. There's going deaf, which is a bit of a swerve, I'll grant you, but it is an alternative.
Sorry, I was just admiring that your mat glows up.
Yes, the large mouse mat does have a shiny outline.
I mean, like, what's it called? I've still just got I've got a metal mouse plate that's small, but I don't know. I've had it for many years and it's kind of scratched. I think it's time to move up to something.
I do have, and I would need to plug this into the PC to make it happen. I've just plugged it into a power thing just now.
Oh yeah.
But if I plugged it into the PC, I could have another audio output.
Oh.
Because it does have a tiny speaker. Which I'm not willing to try it.
No.
It does also have 2 USB ports and a little volume knob.
Oh.
I regret to report I do in fact have a quote bot cat. There it is. Thank you, Borders. So that would be bang ad quote.
Yeah.
Can get Bundaberg locally.
Yes, Bundaberg.
If you recall, that's cane sugar with the small bottles are kind of self-limiting.
Oh, and the Bundaberg goes really well with pineapple juice. If you go half and half, it's really sweet and lovely.
Open the door! They're coming!
There's a couple of people being shot in this.
Yeah, so I'm just going to call him Joe. So Joe was very much, nice and sweet, and then suddenly turned savage.
Who the fuck are we again?
I think we're an alpha cab.
What?
Ageless, faceless, genderless.
I literally didn't hear what you said, but it was...
Yeah.
That fucker. Thank you for the quote, Cat. And considering how many crimes quote crimes that I did in your stream yesterday.
So many quote crimes.
It's only fair. Oh, turn around and,
yes.
and get the thing.
Turn around. Get the bloody thing. Ding, 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 ding,
I do
ding,
like
ding.
dried pineapples, but not the syrup-filled snack packs. Maybe pineapple juice plus ginger ale would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it can be sometimes a bastard to try and find pineapple juice that hasn't got sugar added into it.
Just like it's an absolute pain in the fuck to find vape liquid that doesn't have menthol on it.
Ooh. I mean,
I love putting that stuff in. I have no idea why.
I do enjoy a good menthol inhaler, but I don't smoke. I just go.
Yeah, but it's not, like filling your lungs in the same way.
Well,
that appears to be doing fuck all, unless this thing is blinked. Okay, it blinked, I didn't notice. That's ugly.
3 minutes. Walk us around.
Yee. Or it's just the same way, just filled with added sugar. Blah. Although that makes it sweet, so again, the sugar is not so much a problem for me until my doctor tells me otherwise. So, I found the road to nowhere.
And he's gonna walk it.
Oh no, that was a 180 turn again. I'll be honest, folks, we kind of fucked the car.
Yeah, I'm surprised the car's still going.
Yeah, it's been sinking for an hour now.
Yeah.
The electricity's still on.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Pest, that's a... Just go.
Okay, go up to the garage. I meant behind the garage. Where is it? Hang on. He was standing behind the garage. Turn right and go forward towards the path in the distance until your progress is blocked by weeds.
No, I just ended up down here.
Okay, go back up to the garage. Ah. Yeah. Weeds. Bullshit.
Killer. Yeah, I've never had weed killer work that fast.
No. Hello?
That was just a bit loud. The annual abscess for level up bonus needs to be addressed. I think so. Right to your local union today.
Go inside the gazebo. The gazebo.
It's the Autodesk 3D Studio style of tract housing. Cobweb.
Cobweb.
Burb.
Look around until you see a shooting star.
Whee.
Whee! Also be sure to do a lap or two around the gazebo. Eventually you'll see the shadow of something creeping around behind you. No?
We want that?
Oh, I think we just saw it.
But I don't see anything.
Yes.
Oh, thing's ready. Jared?
Jen?
I'm hearing Jared.
I'm hearing Jen.
You got plus one people expecting you to know what to do with -1 stamina and -2 hair.
Yeah. We'll need to go back down to the yawn and get the doorknob.
I don't want to fight Yawn. I don't even have the grenade launcher. Or the rooster key. Or the crank. Or insert Resident Evil meme here. Keith.
Go back into the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Open the cupboard that's at the lower left side of the fridge.
So, can I go down? Regression therapy workshop. Resolve inner conflict. End destructive patterns. Experience for yourself the remarkable insight that can only come from uncovering your own reincarnational, that's not a word, path. Safe, harmless technique performed by trained hypnotherapists. I'm pretty sure that's not what hypnotherapists do, but again, this Friday, 8 p.m, room 457 Mountain Inn, Route 81 North. $5 discount coupon. Discount can be used on an introductory night only. May only be applied to purchase regression therapy package A or package B. May not be combined with any other discount offers. $5.
$5. Room 457 just sounds like a regular room. That doesn't sound like it's a hall or anything.
No, like the implication there would be that they have 457 function halls, which is fucking excessive.
Even that amount of rooms is excessive.
R.E. Randall, rocket launchers everywhere. Of course, also multiple Mr. X's everywhere. Well, that's, I believe, the fault of how the game is set up, where they only put one enemy type per room.
Okay, we've done that.
Sounds like these people were certified by your local college of physicians.
Put down the phone. So...
What?
Well, that's not a phone. But what's that called? In the room that the Realms of the Paranormal is, you know, where the book is.
Yeah.
So after we put down, well, we've already heard the thing from the phone. Go to the small table that's next to the changing wall. The changing wall.
That'll be this, I imagine. Yep, this.
Okay, so this is the bar.
Right.
To get the bar online, do the following. Click on the power button.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the plus button twice to raise the level to 6. Click on the select button.
What do we set gain to?
6.
Wait, what do we set level to?
Hang on. To 6. Click on select. Click the plus 3 times to raise the gain to 5.
Right.
Click on select. Press the minus button twice to bring the frequency mod to 8. And hit set and
seems
run.
to be doing something.
The peak flashes to let you know that the bar is online.
Okay.
Ba-dam! No activity. Da-ba-ba.
Just static.
You'll be.
We've got camera views now.
Ooh. Yes, I believe she set up cameras everywhere for it.
Yeah, but well, why now and not before?
Huh.
YouTube tutorial on how to set your VCR clock.
When the peak flashes...
Sorry, I'm just going to point out the irony of that. You know, a YouTube tutorial, something it was only possible from 2004 onwards.
Yeah.
For something like a VCR. I say that like there's not endless YouTube videos of obsolete technology being demonstrated and played around with.
I mean, what's it called? My YouTube channel was literally a class assignment in 2006 where they said open a YouTube channel. And I could not remember how to spell TheResulka.
Yep.
And my history was set at that point. Technically, I could always change the name now, but I'm too comfortable with it. I'm used to my misspelling.
Yeah, I've just come to terms with the first half of my chosen internet name sounding like icky, like I just get over it. And also, apparently, it means small in Maori, according to one website.
In Maori? You mean Maori?
It is Maori, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maori. Here's a Napa Flint Arrowhead in 4K. What, no HDR? Boo, dislike.
But does it still need chipping? Which is it's a Mitchell and Webb sketch about the Bronze Age.
Similarly, Papaya Chemist is not a chemist, nor does she particularly like papayas, but the name has stuck.
I don't know what like what's that called? Food just suits you though.
Yeah, food works. I'm really not fussy on which name gets used, to be honest.
Icky or Foo.
Or indeed my real name, because that's not exactly a secret at this point.
No. Just as long as it's not just Don. Hey, Donnie.
No.
See?
No.
Someone I worked with was
Desist.
just called Don. I found out later was a Gordon. And it was like, huh.
Vicinity Constellation, your handles from an Etsy store that did not succeed. But you do still make things.
Yeah.
It's already registered on all accounts, so you recycled them. So, no residue on the outer.
But you're making Twitch content, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So occasionally the pig will flash for cameras. Every now and then it's going to be like, here's a message from the things.
Right. Look at the corpse.
It's it's after you looked at the corpse, recommend that you save your game. Oh, here we go. Activity.
Something's trying to get into the room that we're not in.
Yeah. Why did the camera zoom in so fast? It's just like...
Is it weird that I didn't trust it to save the game properly whilst I was in the peak view?
I mean, I get it. Okay.
There we go. State of Wisconsin and U.S. federal government are very clear that you are, in fact, in a designated territory. Weird for a Twitch gamer, though. I've never questioned it.
Eventually...
They'd be making content. That's what happened.
That's what I said.
Indeed, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so eventually we'll be seeing a message from the bar that shows a key being placed in the right nightstand drawer in the master bedroom. But it'll be a while before that happens. Oh, fuck. For now, exit the living room and go blah 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 to the final explored room. Go to the white desk and look at the checklist. We've done that. This is a clue as where she is, but we've already found her. So that thing that's on the table, that is the amber unit's headgear.
Which table?
That is to the right.
This one.
Yeah. This is our crown. Place the oscillator in the small depression that's below the bell-shaped piece.
What?
Yes. There we go.
Oh, that's a wonderful noise.
Oh, flashy. The amber unit is online. I believe she's passed out, but her ghost is in. Her spirit's in the ghost realm, so we're trying to bring her back out.
I see. That was not clear.
No, she does look pretty dead. Let's go down to the shed by the... Oh, we've already done that one. Head further into the water until you see a spirit that says, "Help me." Oh, she's fallen in the water.
Did you? You've been informed by two people that your opinions on what remains of Edith Finch are wrong and you were not very nice. Absolute success in your opinion. I liked it more than you did, Kat. I guess I just got swept along a bit more and had fewer problems. Fancy fork.
Fancy fork. I mean, Dancy fork, yes, but it's fancy. I mean, yes, I definitely agree that everyone needs therapy.
But, you know, there is such a thing as a family being terminally negligent.
Yes.
And that family is the Finches.
Yeah.
You think it's a nice game, you're simply low on whimsy. Is that whimsy enough for you?
Okay, so our crowbar we can use to remove the boards.
Oh, okay.
Gurgle, got it, yeah. Alright, well,
I like how the door reappeared for a second.
It was like, you're not going in here, right?
Fooled you. There's fuck all here.
Don't know when, don't know where.
But I know I'll die here
Someday.
some fucking day. Gurgle, gurgle. Got it. Usually you can suspend your disbelief, but they lost you when they put the dark room in a crawl space behind the toilet. Appalling choice. I mean, a lot of bad choices were made in that family. Like I don't even know what you would call that house design. In fact, I think design might be too grandiose a term to use.
Well, I think like because I haven't played the beginning of the game, but what it sounds like is that every time someone died, Grandma Edie closed up their door, so that room was no longer needed, or not needed. It was no longer usable, so the family then had to adapt into all the spaces within the house, and
then build upwards to create new ones.
That
seemed like they were absolutely hanging off the side.
Yeah.
Which seems suspect.
I mean, like Edith Jr. Her room seemed to be like what's that called? A treehouse loft. And my God, I would have loved that as a child.
Skyboat was a choice. Skyboat was a choice. Thank you for the quote, Borders. Heart Tower was absolutely to go at 100%. As I said in Kappa's stream, the OSHA inspector would have walked in, taken one glance on it, turned on their heel and walked right the fuck out.
Oh shit, I just scrolled.
No, not scrolling. Illegal.
I doom scrolled. Fuck, where was I?
No, it's not Doom. This is Amber Journeys Beyond.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah, that's a different game.
Shit.
It's
lost
all
our
in the
spot. Oh, here we go.
letters.
Once you've removed the message from the bar through the peak that shows the key through the nightstand, go get it. Be patient and do a lot of exploring. It takes a while to trigger this fucking message.
Oh, fuck's sake. 100% love Art Tower though. Want one, will take chances.
Oh yes, 100%.
I've accepted death. Give me the Art Tower.
Come on. Give a straw. God damn it. Okay, so the Niff.
I hit you, Flor. I hit you so much.
I was about to say that Niff looks like it's being wielded by a child.
It was pretty high up for a child to be wielding.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a child had lifted it up and gone, oh shit, and it just went straight down.
You can't lean down to get it. Oh, I came in here to get murdered by a ghost. I'm disappointed.
I know. I wonder if you're in here, if there's something in the code that goes...
Yeah, I call foul. All the knives are still there.
Mm.
And even if you can scale that house 22 weeks
pregnant,
you can risk the Art Tower.
Oh, did you listen to the song version of that? Did you?
I did not.
Gregante.
Pregnant.
Will it hurt, baby?
Will it hurt, baby? Top of his head. But how do you know if you're pregnant?
I don't know. I've never had the question to question myself about that. Although every time I go and get an X-ray, they're like, "Are you sure you can't be pregnant?" I'm like, "This is pretty impossible."
I don't think we have any more doorknobs to scan.
Oh.
Which, active doorknob scanning is not a feature I anticipated in this game.
No. Okay, so the TV's haunted, but... Oh, are you going to show me a key? Please show me a key. Yes, I think he's going to show me a key. Yes! Go get the key, go get the key.
Okay, I'll get the key.
It's the way to progress the game.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking... Why am I still in here? Fuck's sake. Oh no, it's a smog tornado.
Smog.
Proceeds up the stairs anyway, like nothing's wrong.
I didn't see nothing.
It has a key. I forget what this would do.
Go into the locked door upstairs with the key.
Should that be here? There's the screen. Or use directly unlock. Use key unlock. What a concept.
Use key unlock. We're gonna get clipped for saying things like this one day.
One day.
Yeah. Not today.
Maybe today.
Could be today. Oh, that's a hat.
Did you notice in the charity shop earlier there was this hat that was like an inch tall?
Did, yeah.
It was basically like a skull cap with a brim.
I mean, I will, because I got those really nice gloves. I was like, if a really nice hat comes up, but the only nice hat that I was like slightly tempted by was pink, and I'm like, no, I'm not a pink person. Oh,
More fuckery.
we do enjoy fuckery. Oh. Oh wow. If it's rocking, don't bother knocking.
The same room's having a tantrum here.
The sofas are bonking. Approach the mirror to see the distraught woman. She didn't look distraught.
Not at all.
And she didn't stop Hitler.
As far as we know. Hitler was stopped.
Yeah.
You know, crazier things have happened.
That is a very lumpy chair. I mean, look at that cushion. I would not be surprised if we got a knife and cut through that lump at the back.
It would just be cake.
Oh. If it was a Victoria sponge, holy hell yeah.
I do like that period of, everything is cake and most of us were questioning reality for a couple of months.
And I hope I get to be over here one time that your dad's made a Victoria sponge.
Good sponge.
I keep hearing good things about it.
Plot twist, that cushion is made of people. This everything is made of people. Look at it. People.
People and flowers. Blah, blah, blah. If you're done exploring the room, exit the room. Then explore anywhere else you'd like. Jesus Christ. Eventually your peak will receive a message that will show paranormal activity in the bedroom that you unlocked with the key. Be patient. For fuck's sakes.
They don't have to wait that long, apparently.
Oh.
Plot twist. I'm that boy. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think this is a tantrum so much as... I feel like I shouldn't open that door.
No.
I'm 100% going to open
The
that
phone's
door.
ringing. Go answer the phone.
You answer the phone.
Hello?
Alexander?
Alexander? Schmap? What?
Fucking lies, it's absolutely fine. Oh well, go answer this stupid phone. For stupid plot progression.
I know.
Hello, fuck knows who residents.
Hello? Hello? It's me, Roxy. I can't hear you. Oh, but I can sense that you're there. I had to warn you. The Amber device, it's riddled with fragmentation errors.
Oh, no.
I thought I'd reached Astral, but I'm not sure anymore. I seem to be divided between several locations. Everything looks different. I must
Reality
be
is
drifting in and
defragging.
out of consciousness. I keep switching. Ted?
I weirdly loved defragging when I was young. Just watching it go through that process.
It's relaxing.
Who is this? Are you there? Don't let anyone come after me. It's too dangerous. Besides, even if you could collect all the fragments, there's no guarantee the software could actually compile them.
You
Thanks,
didn't
and
build a ghostly
tell
defragger?
everyone else. Out for now.
You know, Lost Train Dude actually made sort of defragging sim.
Oh.
So you can either let it go automatically or you can click the individual sections. It's weirdly satisfying.
I can imagine, yeah.
Oh, you bought it too, Pickle Dog? Yeah, I bought it as well. Pete's got shit to say.
Oh, the size, the sonic.
The sonic wave detected.
Mm-hmm.
Headgear activated.
Go to the, yep. No, go
Fucking
to, yeah. Go to that.
get free transitions for no good reason.
Get zapped.
Look, I know a pentagram when I see one.
That wasn't a pentagram, it had too many lines on it.
It was a pentagram in spirit. Our implementation errors. Please reference my earlier statement about untested hardware alone in a life or death situation.
Raise his head, click on the headgear. Yeah, there you go. Click on that. Wait.
Brainwave scanned. God, this person's stupid.
Yep. 1 moment, please. We're waiting for it to say surf's up.
Yeah.
Gee, are we going on the internet in the 90s? Yep. Return the pic to the inventory and you'll have a paranormal experience. If suits.
Is this what laser eye surgery is like?
Yes. Neither of us have had that, so
Nope.
yes, we'll just say yes.
We're experts in this thing we've never
I
done.
worked at the eye and ear hospital.
I did not.
No. You will sometimes see the images before you become distorted. This is only to add to the creepy feel of the game. You can click on the headpiece to put it back in your inventory and then click on it again to put it on, but just leave it on.
I see no reason to take this off.
In fact, you can't advance without it. The headgear detects when you're near paranormal activity and allows you to interact with the spirit world.
Respond.
Respond.
I put on my headset. Please respond.
You'll hear strange voices and sounds intensify as you approach an active area. When you enter an active area the headgear has detected, you play through the eyes of the spirit.
Yeah, I think I did hear such noises earlier.
It did recommend spirit room is through the small upstairs bedroom.
Alright, it's actually downstairs, but maybe I was hearing it.
Maybe there seems to be several of these worlds, so
Right.
I'm just going by the walkthrough just so I don't have to search
Yeah.
through it.
Getting louder.
Ooh, hi.
There we are. That's something.
Did she say it's a baby?
It's a baby.
It's a baby. Oh, baby, come to me. Arg. Once you arrive in the spirit world, back away from the suicide victim.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get a heads up about that.
Sorry, I didn't.
Awful. Who
No,
would
I'm
do
blaming
such
the
a
game on
thing?
that one.
Okay. I don't know, like, no, I don't think this is suicide. Because, like, if we look back at the body...
Guns on that side.
Guns on that side, that's fine, but
Guns
the
on that
bullet
side.
hold is on the wrong side of the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's you wouldn't hold the gun like that.
No, and if you shot from one side, the gun wouldn't land on the other side as you fell. That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
And the blood's underneath their head.
She wasn't left-handed and looked surprised. Case Columbo.
But it was an exit wound, there would be blood on that side. I mean, there'd be blood on it both sides, but you know, she only has blood coming out of one side of her head.
Maybe you never thought.
I can't seem to get that station.
I've just realised the background's changing and maybe that's my clue.
Attention, young Americans. I know that in this time of crisis, you might think, what can I do for our country? I'm just a kid. Well, remember, President Roosevelt has called on your assistance in winning this war. By attending the weekly salvage drive at Franklin Middle School, you can make a difference.
You think Inspector Dimwit can do that?
I mean, that is his name.
Yeah.
I've seen the screenshot.
Yeah. Game only calls him Dimwit. You know, and his niece Piggy and her dog Boink as they fight Dr. Clod. And the police have all been renamed the Snazzies. Ooh, a dumbwaiter with buttons.
Yeah, I'm in a kitchen.
I misread that as save your waste farts to make explosives.
I think either would work.
Yeah.
Maybe one more than the other, but...
Both. Ooh, cack.
Check. Welcome home.
Home.
That looks like a combination of a K, an X,
And a H.
Your farts are never wasted. How dare. You can go. You can do something with that door, but... Oh no. Oh, it's Ted.
Oh, that's right. Ted's coming home.
I like that that's only just occurred to her.
Yeah.
She's just been crossing off the days for no reason.
Circling it, putting love hearts on it.
Oh yeah, he's coming home in like tomorrow.
It's 1943. That means what's it called? William and the Tramp has yet to be written. So when you check the radio, it changes which room you're in.
Yeah.
Okay. You got there before I did.
Victory seeds!
I think I remember something about a victory garden.
From now, all dates are either BT or AT, before Tramp or after Tramp. It's all about the vagabondage.
Have you planted your victory garden yet? Remember that America needs 22 million
Oh. So we can't go through the
That
doors.
was a waste of time.
Waste farts.
Okay.
Can make new friends going door to door, collecting
We'll go for the hat trick then. Brilliant.
Time, weather, and case of very.
This is where no?
No. a knitting needle. Oh.
How did I do that?
Well, for some reason you need to. I think she said, "Why did I do that?" But you know.
I heard her, but I could have been mistaken. Yeah.
WBRD with your host Lee Franklin. This is the Jimmy Victor Orchestra with Touch of Class.
Oh no, this was the same bedroom. Huh.
I don't remember the knitting needles being there.
No.
Or that ironing board. Or this.
Unless this is further back in time. The fuck are those?
Miss Mag Sue Gee. I'm Miss
Piss.
I'm missing piss.
I'm Miss Mag Gee Sue
Try him, because I think that's missing you.
Sue.
No.
I'm Miss Sue Maggie. I miss you, Maggie.
There you go.
I recognize that voice. Is my name Maggie?
Apparently so, Maggie.
Flapper, flapper.
Margaret? Oh, if this is Margaret, then this is the voice of one of the I can't remember their names.
Odd.
Game developers. Women's?
I forget their surname too.
Something like that. Oh.
Okay, so this is exactly the same room that we thought it was. It's
Yeah.
just we never thought to turn around. Darted off to the other side of the room with a care in the world.
Gee,
Time, weather, and
cake, but that's the second one you've baked in a month. Wherever did you find the sugar?
Louise, you know Randy Morgan from the phone company?
Yes.
Well, let's just say that he has some
Oh,
connections.
right,
Daddy,
I get
not the
it.
black
So now we can
market.
go back
That's
in.
illegal.
Louise
And,
is
get
right.
that,
It is illegal.
one channel
But
that we can dial in.
He opens this week at the Rialto.
You know that all that loose talk can cost lives. You never know who just might be listening. So keep it under your hat with a Stevenson wide brim. Just the right curl of the brim for a casual hat. Soft, cushiony felt made from the exclusive Stevenson.
Drinkymans. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Hey there. It's from, what's it called? The Pajama Game.
We would purposely go to war to get away from whatever kind of love this is.
Darling Mags, I don't know why this is what Ted sounds like. You're never going to believe this. We've just heard that we're going to be escorting a convoy back stateside, and that means a 7-day leave for everyone on the ship. We'll put in at Norfolk on the 15th of April, and I should be home the day after that. I've heard from Randy recently. I've heard from Randy indeed, if you know what I mean. They've been flying all over. Fingering raids? Some pinkering raids? Some fucking raids over Germany.
Pioneering?
Pioneering, maybe. He says that the weather's terrible, so they have to keep changing threats. And what makes it worse is that the German pilots are tough to beat, but there's plenty of good news. He wrote that one of our boys?
It's very poorly written, but boys make sense.
Boys came back from the strike with a side missing. Yes, it says side missing. And that it landed under its own power. Amazing, don't you think? Sure makes it
Quiet.
quiet out here on the Atlantic. I thought it said squirt for a second there, so... Mags, you've been such a sport this last year. I know we vowed never to be separated and that neither of us are happy with this situation. But what else could I do? I fucked someone. On the bright side, I can't believe this war could go on much longer. Trust me when I say this once this is over, I'll never allow you out of my sight again. See you soon, my love. Your husband, Ted.
So neither Joe nor William. Sorry, chat.
Yeah. He'd like it to be signed by William. I don't know how old William is. He seems to be a child.
It's signed Margaret. She's just lost it at this point.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's a bit different from my cross stitch.
Significantly different, I might say. Bucket.
My cross stitch will be better.
Yes.
Benny.
2 of hearts. And that was like 12 on a set of D6.
What the? That's a rabbit. Oh! We've broken.
I barely touched that as well.
I fucked
That
the full
can't be
clover.
good.
It's only a 3-leaf clover, so it's already fucked.
Gibson, Vice President of Southeastern Electric.
I don't
When you
want
hear
to
the
stay
air raid
broadcast.
alarm, light bulbs should be removed from all unoccupied rooms, porches, and yard lights so that they can't be turned on by mistake. For occupied rooms, provisions must
Have
be
you been
made
to the
darken
dining
every
table?
window, glass door, skylight,
No, I
and
wouldn't
exterior
think that.
opening wherever lights are used after dark. All of us at Southeastern Electric.
Oh, shit, nope.
Weather and
That's the kitchen, I think.
Is there not a dining table in here?
No. There's a dining room. It's apparently at 65.
I need to find that then.
Late.
case of
Starts that loaf with a Budco bread slicer. Carefully cuts each slice of bread into...
weather and
You know that all that loose talk can cost lives. You never know who just might be listening. So keep it under your hat.
Fucking
with a
turn,
Stevenson
please.
wide brim.
I beg
Just
of thee,
the right
again. Right.
brim for a casual hat.
There we go.
Soft, cushiony felt made from the exclusive Stevenson tender tough
fuck's
process.
Dearest Ted, oh, this is it. I spent all day trying to find a card that would tell you how I feel.
Constipated.
All to no avail. I guess the card companies don't understand how hard it is to be apart for so long. I love you so much sometimes I can't bear missing you. I found this...
I got drunk.
I got real drunk. I got this something clock. And it reminded me of the time we went bootlegging? No, boating on the lake. Marine clock. Went boating on the lake. I hope that when you look at it, you will think of me with my hair wet and blowing, my face glowing with sunshine, my eyes filled with love. I wish
you very clearly were not good at the boating then.
No, I wish you could take me with you, but in lieu of that, let this clock count down the hours until we are together again. I will be here waiting for your return forever. Mags.
Oh, God damn it.
I've been really sad since Ted left. Sometimes I just get so blue thinking about it.
Oh, those little shits.
There's also a box. Oh, there we go. There's the boating.
Ah. Hello.
Hello.
I am
What time is it?
a box.
Quarter to 5. Once you've Now try to exit through the door. When you try and close the door, you should, if you've explored enough, hear the spirit say, "I wonder what time it is."
We have heard that already.
Don't want to miss that broadcast.
Presentation of Buster Cruz orchestral music here on WMDR.
Then you should hear the radio DJ announce a new radio station.
And dreamy harmonies. WMDR 68.5 on your radio dial.
68.5.
No, we're after 129.8.
Time, weather, and... Time,
Apparently we
weather,
have to
and...
explore more.
Yeah.
Time
So
for
what have we
swing
missed?
it.
Swing it! I loved when we went bootlicking and they used the clock to remind me of the time.
No, you don't want to be tardy with bootleggers.
Yeah. They're very,
I swear I've
fastidious.
heard that, her talk about what time it is.
Let's see if there's anything about the kitchen.
The War Department. In 1941, we all heard that the government needed
There's a calendar in here.
cheese
Yep.
production for defense.
Did you
The
calendar?
response by dairy
Yes,
farmers
yes.
and cheesemakers was overwhelming.
For fun, run the blender and click on the plants.
Asked for the production of over 1 billion
Done.
pounds of cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Cheese needed by our armed forces, its allies, and our folks here
Yeah,
at home.
comment about Victory Garden. Yeah.
Our cheese factories need every ounce of milk it can get in order to produce clean, quality cheese. The time has come that America cannot afford to
Americans
waste
talking
a
about
single
quality
ounce of
cheese.
milk or a single ounce of cheese.
Message from your government. Maybe you never thought of war bonds as lifesavers, and yet that's exactly
Oh,
what
there's
they
a
are.
greeting card in the dining
Every
room.
bond you purchase provides funds for our war effort, and you gain interest. Help bring our boys back alive and invest in your own future with
Right,
government
did we read that
guaranteed war
properly? Because I
bonds.
remember it being kind of hard to read. Yeah, apparently we did.
Yeah.
But we forgot about that when it came to the other letter.
And did you click on the mop
Just turn, you fuck. Yeah, we clicked on the wall.
How about the coffee cup and...
Yep. I'll try going around this side, see if I can see what's on there. Yeah.
A warm welcome to you in the service now that you are coming home.
But he never got there.
He was walking home from choir practice. You've...
Hang on, let me click on this. Okay, no.
Okay. You've sensed your country... Oh, you've served your country in many ways. And we, your family, have counted the days. Coveted the days, goodness. You've... Something you're striped. Tough days have passed. Now you're home with us at last.
Earned your stripes.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, earned. Dear Ted, this card's so silly, but it was the best I could find.
I've written that before. I may have used a different word than silly, though.
This card is fucked.
Listening to the sounds of Buster Crew and his orchestra on WMDR 68.5 on your radio
Damn it.
dial. Be sure to tune in to 129.8 mark on your dial at 7 p.m. this evening for the launch of our new sister station, WLVN.
Go check your the time on your clock.
President
In the
Roosevelt
dining
has
room.
called on your assistance in winning this war by attending the weekly salvage drive.
Fuck, where is it?
Hi, I'm Ronnie Gibson, Vice President of Southeastern Electric. When you hear the air raid alarm, light bulbs should be removed from all unoccupied rooms.
But yeah, interesting that you were talking about, you know, the Blitz and lack of blackouts. So
That's 9. So it says
all of us at Southeastern Electric urge your
How do we
full
time travel?
cooperation.
You notice that the door, opening the doors advances the time. Here's the
thank you
impact
for your
opening
time.
different doors has. Opening a single door in the dining room does 15 minutes. Opening the double doors in the dining room does 30 minutes. So it just recommends continually opening the doors until it is around 6:59.
You're listening to the sounds of Buster Crew and his orchestra on WMDR 68.5 on your radio dial. Be sure to tune in to 129.8 mark.
Okay, so
it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are we going for again?
We're going for like 6:59.
9, 10.
11?
That would be
6:30.
yeah.
And then do the single doors twice? Oh no, wait, that's 6:59. You're right, sorry.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
12.
12. Jesus Christ. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Yes.
7.
7.
What the fuck's going on here? Don't move in the dial anymore. It's making
Hi,
this very
folks.
difficult.
I'm Arthur J. Campbell. I want to welcome you to our new station.
Can you
And a
hear
big
fire?
Thank you for tuning in to our
I don't like coming in here.
Then why'd you come in here?
separated from a loved one.
Oh, that was our fault, really.
Here's Spanky Armstrong. Don't say
Thank you for the quote, Borders. WMBR, the Master Boot Record. It would sound very different if it were a Master Boot Record.
Oh no. There's a puzzle coming up.
Does anything slide?
Oh god! You got it in one!
Mm-hmm. Fucking... Alright, let's find this little shit.
I mean, I can tell you where it is, but I'm curious if you'd just find that.
I don't want to stay in here. I must have thrown those away for a reason. You better leave them alone.
Or...
Or...
At least it has edges.
Yeah.
No, don't know what I was hoping
Yeah. Keep going. Because one more. And then that one down. And then that one across. Fudge. Yeah. Oh no, I think shit's happened to Theo. Door.
What?
I see Lieutenant Theodore has been mentioned.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did.
D-E-D, dead.
The thing is that I can see most of the words of Western Union here, but
Hey, motorists.
I don't see the rest of
Cover
Western
that our
Union.
military needs for bomber tires, pneumatic rafts, and other war articles. We must make our automobile tires last.
I guess that's
a
the
long
space
time.
that's missing.
We can all see that our tires last by driving slowly and carefully.
Yeah,
In order to remind us of this, a national speed limit of 35 miles per hour has been set. In addition, the compulsory tire inspection plan has been organized.
Yeah. Lines don't match up.
Our armed forces fighting and our essential civilian wheels turning.
Ah, yeah. This man is brilliant.
Keep waiting for a way to use the phrase "I am a non-maskable interrupt" in a way where it's stupidly entertaining, not just stupid. Oh, good war to not have a trademark issue. Sure, have half of Western Union missing. Sure, it's a telegram, but it could reach Western Iron, so sue.
Inform you that your husband, Lieutenant Theodore F. Butler, was by follows charge office.
This doesn't sound like Ted died. This sounds like he was either discharged or charged with...
hang on. Depth charge.
Oh.
He blurred up.
Yeah,
he blurred the fuck up.
He boomed.
Because it does sound like it was a...
For fuck...
No! Please! No! Sorry, honey.
Alright, once more with human.
Okay,
They depth charged him. Now they're gonna depth charge me. Oh my god.
Solving the slider puzzle will exit you from the spirit world. Goodbye, Maggie. Goodbye, Ted. I got blowed the fuck up.
I'm soggy. Sorry, that was timed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you were trying to say sorry or soggy, but he's soggy. Oh, he very soggy.
Please, I need ghost towels.
Oh.
But oh, we can't be arsed.
Oh, the red light's back on again.
Yeah. Cut the power. What's our cell?
Sparkers. Cool? Okay.
Insufficient power. Well, just go turn it back on then.
Yeah.
Up.
Whoop. Whoop. We're in the wrong room.
We are.
Rocks charge. You don't have to put on the depth light. Sell the spirits for money.
Seriously, how the fuck?
So the next one is in the gazebo.
Gazebo.
Gazebo. Gazebo. Well, welcome to Mount Gazebo.
How are we doing in terms of progression, do you reckon?
We are about halfway through.
I don't think we're getting this done in one night.
No.
Nope, just fell down the hill again. I know where we're going now.
Follow the voices. Turn to your left.
It's down here, isn't it?
No. Yeah.
Oh, right enough. All remembered.
The dread gazebo. Say hi to Eric. There we go. Oh. Well, that was trippy as fuck.
Really going for that seventh guest audience, aren't they?
Ooh.
I do like that visual thing.
That was good.
What hell puzzle are we solving now?
No, I don't know. Oh.
Man.
Oh.
What was his problem?
For fuck's sake. Game.
He might have been muted. I don't know if that makes it any better.
Not much. Off screen. No, get off screen. Fuck's sake. And it crashed.
Ah. Well, I guess that's us for the night.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 3 hours isn't too bad going.
Yeah.
Let's change it to something else. I could see that they were trying to add a bit more to that one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if everyone needs to be a suicide, though, but... I guess we'll have to work out a time to continue that game.
Yes.
It was intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can get it to behave itself.
And schedule a time.
Yeah. And time zone the shit out of it.
Yes. I mean, it should become a bit easier because it's going to be the 1 hour gap.
Yeah.
/AM/PM. But we will be slightly closer in time.
Yeah, I'm starting to think some of these, as much fun as it is to go in sight unseen, there's probably not going to be a sufficient content warning list for these, so it might be an idea to have a look through.
Scan through the next ones. Because at this point, I'd say it's likely that all of these spirits are probably going to be the suicide kinds.
Some of them do have unexpectedly good production. I mean, the year between, well, to bring it up again, the CG in Orion Conspiracy and this is noticeable.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they used much in the way of textures for their CG, frankly.
They didn't know what textures were back in the Orion Conspiracy days.
Yeah, I'm not sure they did.
No. There was certainly no bump
They
mapping.
did have text on the side of a ship. They did have that.
Yeah. They had no bump mapping.
The good old Tanuki. Yeah. Yeah, so I suppose it'd be a prudent time for me to find someone to raid.
Yes.
Borders, shut up. Shut all of the way up. Be silence your face. Make the silence now.
Everyone loves a good bump map. It's the first thing that they teach you at 3D academies. Bree's streaming.
Yeah, for something vaguely horror related, we'll go and raid by second brioche and for the brew.
And drink a brew. You do have brew. You could drink brew.
If nothing, she'll know someone to move on to. And Bree's a great game anyway. And Bree's great. You will like her. I will not accept any other answer to that question. So, put the end screen on while we're at it. Why not? So, thank you for joining us. That was odd. Shame it crashed. But nevertheless, fun was had. And thank you all for being here.
Yes.
I'll be back on Wednesday. We might be doing something Bad Batch on Friday. And God knows beyond that because there's international travel involved. But apart from that...
I mean, you'll be streaming something.
Yeah.
And I will be on a train. Oh, hang on. No. I'm working from home that day.
We'll work it out. So, once again, thank you all. We shall see you another time.
Bye.
Bye, and be nice. Just spam nice things when you get into the chat, okay? Bye now.
Second of the 23rd, 35, departure time 8 AM. Volunteer passengers and crew packages. Oh, I'm